Hello, good afternoon or good morning if you're watching us from over in the US. Yes, it is that time of day when we get to the real deal Cartload. Not the warm-up act that you had this morning. Oh no, tonight's the real deal. And I've heard they had quite a busy morning this morning, so I said, you know what, we're having some new stuff on tonight. So yes, I have literally I've had the team rustling left, right and centre, and we've got new products on this afternoon that you did not see this morning, exclusively saved for my show this afternoon. So I've got loads of demonstrations planned. We're going to be sharing with you, I'll give you the details of the two brand new ones that we've just brought on this afternoon's show. First of all, we've got this phenomenal, amazing mega deal of our Mehndi and lace. These are our tessellating dies. Wait till you see the card I make with these and I'll show you how these work. They connect together in a fabulous way. Oh yes, not only have I saved them for the show tonight, but this is an exclusive launch here on Crafters TV. You've not seen these. You've not seen these on Create and Craft. You've not seen these here in the UK. This is the first time. They weren't supposed to launch for a few weeks, but I've insisted we get them on the show tonight just because we don't have an awful lot more based on how busy it was this morning. So that is the first item that I'm going to be demonstrating in just a little bit. Then also, we've put together this super smashing mega deal on our double-sideds. So, we've got the crocus and the beautiful daffodil double-sided dies, and I've included a set of the double-sided junior plates, a fantastic bundle, and look at the saving. So this should be just shy of £53 or $67. However, £37 or $46 gets you both of these new sets of double-sided dies and also the double-sided die plate. So if you did tune in this morning and you thought you knew everything going on in Cartload, oh no, we had a few up our sleeve that we've kind of pulled forward a little bit early to feature tonight, as well as some of my favourite products. I'm going to be doing demonstrations on the metallic markers. I've got some fabulous demonstrations planned with the Aqua Markers, some new card chips I want to teach you with some of the bundles we've got on. We've got a fantastic couple of hours planned for you.
Oh, we really do. It was such a busy show earlier today. It's fantastic to be back. There is more stuff than you can shake a pokey tool out on this show. We did have a couple of sellouts in the earlier show, but only a couple, you'll be pleased to know. So if you come in and order right now, it's a great time to do so. And don't forget as well, everyone at the moment, I will add, at the moment, everyone still gets the free gift. Remember, as part of our festive event, every single person that orders over £30 or $30 worth of product will get this. Should be $7.99 or $9.95. However, it is the free gift. I know a lot of this went in the earlier show. I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you abreast. See what I did? The blue tit, abreast of the situation. I know, so it's good. They'll get better, I promise. Right, let's dive in and have a look at what's coming up on the show. Now, the metallic markers, so incredibly busy in the earlier show. You're getting 3 collections of these, but you're only paying for 2, which is amazing. You buy 2 and we give you 1 completely free of charge. Let me just grab the colour board for you as well so you can see exactly what you're getting included there too. So as you can see, you've got all your precious metals, your antique elements, and your rare minerals. It was one of your absolute favourites of the entire show earlier, so we knew we'd have to bring this one back for you. It's very, very busy. Right, there's your Aqua Markers, $23.98, $33.90, saving a third there as well. They were your metallic markers. We're going to go to the Aqua Markers next is what we're going to go to, which is these ones just here. 4 for the price of 3. Now, these are incredible. In here, you've got your primaries, you've got your nature, you have your essential, and you've got your floral. Now, £68.97 or $89.85, and that is going to get you 48 brand new markers. Let me just give you a quick idea of some of the stuff that you're going to be able to do with these. I've lost my boards. I'll find them for you in a minute. And Sara stolen them from me. I'm coming. Stay there. Macaroons. I'll just quickly show you some of the things, because they are, versatility-wise, some of the most versatile colouring mediums that we bring to you. You've got your resist techniques, things like your salt techniques, you've got your stamp with pens, you've got your stamp with pens and then watercolour, which just looks so amazingly artistic. You've then got your wash, you've got your splodging, pen with glitter in here, you can see drawing gum, faux bleaching, embossing with gilding wax, so many amazing different techniques that you're able to do there. $68.97 or $89.85. One more that I need to tease you with as well before we get into Sara's first demonstration, the bumper collection. Right, this is broke down into 3 individual collections. Are you ready? So I'm going to give you it in the elements, but the best way to get the best value is to get it all together. So in here we've got our Fleur-De-Lis double-sided dies in here. Really amazing, this one here. Now this die, if you were going for it on its own, is about the same cost. I think for an extra $2 is what you're paying for the extra dies in this kit. So you've got your lace border here, and you've got your Chantilly lace as well. You've got the ability to cut in or cut out. It's completely up to you. If you go for that element, £20 or $25. As I said, this die here should be $22.95 on its own. So for an extra $2.05, you've got all of that, which is fantastic. So that's the first element. Then the next element for you is, again, more double-sided dies. We are spoiling you with the double-sided dies today. This one is your pretty florals. We've got an embossing folder in here for you as well, your geo florals. And you've also got your floral arrangement outline die in there. Again, £20 or $25. Should be £28 almost, and over $40. Then it gets even better. There's even more in this one. In the next element of the collection, you've got this Mahusive Grosser Schmetterling, is what we were calling this earlier. You've got your floral butterflies embossing folder, which gives you that kind of look and a feel. And then you've got the double-sided dancing butterflies. This one on its own is so incredibly popular. Now, the reason we've put together the bumper bundle is because I know what you guys are like. You super fans will want to get it all. Now, when you get it all, we take those those incredible deals, we make them even more amazing. £50 today or $65, giving you 40% off of there, which is fantastic. Hello and welcome to all of you that are watching us at the moment, whether you're watching us on Facebook or over on YouTube. Get your comments in as well. I will spend my time going through any questions that you've got. Just let us know in the comments, and I will work my way back through them in a moment. If you want to get ahead and get ordered now, I'd say that is a great time to do so, because you'll make sure you definitely get that free gift. It is in stock and ready to go right now at the moment. Please don't miss out on that. And remember, there's a new free gift every single day here as part of our festive event. I can't believe you kept these up your sleeves, Sarah. I managed to hold these back for the later show. I'm very excited. I've never seen them before.
I know, and it's a bit cheeky, really. It's one of those perks of being the boss. So I did think this one I would just save a couple of items for tonight. Well, then it's worth you making sure you tune into all the Cartload shows. Now, I picked these because I was personally involved when we did. I think you've heard me talk about before when we come up with the ideas in product development. And the idea with these, if I show you on the back, you'll see it. You can see each one of these is what's called a tessellating die. So it means that the pattern is going to fit one way on the card and fit perfectly well the other way around when you turn it. So I'll get the details on your screen for the, it's called the Mehndi Lace Collection. It's only $25.98, $35.90. There you go. But bear in mind, each one of these should be $12.99. So essentially, it's like you're buying two, and if I show you the 3 designs, you see this is called the Majestic Mehndi. This is what I named the whole kit after. You've got the Majestic Mehndi. You've also got the Moroccan lace, which is this lovely. This, by the way, is fabulous for paper piecing or for colouring behind. And then you also have the Decadent Decor design as well. So the Decadent Decor there, and you can see how they piece together as they connect together in the front of the card. Now, what I've done is I've just gone nice and simple. I've cut a base sheet of card to 6x6. So we've got that base 6x6 folded in half. This is our Centura Pearl. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this design, and you see if I take it off the backing here, if you use it on its own, that would cut into the card and stay connected. I actually want to cut it and then cut it away. So you take the extra piece that comes on, position that on the end, and you see that's going to stay connected within the card. So what I'm going to do is get a little bit of tape. She says optimistically, not quite sure where I've left my tape at. Here it is in here. Yep. So we're going to get a little bit of tape, and I'm just going to tape this onto the side that is going to release away. So we're going to take that and we're going to pass it through the Gemini machine. Now I've got my little Gemini plate with my big Gemini machine. It is a really intricate design. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tilt it ever so slightly as we put it in so that it just takes it, doesn't all clunk off there at one time. So can you see, just slightly tilting it, but making sure that as this line travels along, so as it comes in here, it's not going to cut off the end of there. So you go with your base plate, your clear, you're then going to pop on your magnetic, your top plate, and then through we go. What's everybody make of these dies and Joe?
I have a confession.
I'm sorry, I didn't look up. Do you know what it is?
I was just finishing.
We'll both be honest, right? So Tracy, who works backstage with us, has brought us both a piece of cheesecake.
Oh
so
my.
when Joe was chatting away, I'm eating my cheesecake and he's looking away across the studio at me thinking, oh my life. So now when I've started my demo, he's getting his own back. And whereas he had my back totally, and he didn't say anything to throw to me so that I had to talk with a mouthful of cheesecake, I did not look up and realised that Joe was doing the same. So big apologies from me.
It's
Joe.
fine. I'm done. People are loving them, absolutely loving them, saying that they can't wait to get them. Lots of you got them in your basket already. People saying hello as well from all over, from the Isle of Man to Ohio. Ohio, if you're in Ohio, is what I'd say. And I had another one, didn't I? I had another funny name for a... oh, it was Iowa.
You did have another
Iowa.
What? Because you can tell we've been locked up for far too long now, can't you?
Like
We're not
12
getting out
weeks
enough.
nearly, isn't it now?
Yeah, totally. Right, so keep this piece here, right? That is going to be perfect. To do the card that we're going to do, you see, we can take this die out and then we can use the leftover piece to cut this from. Now, a bit of a tip, if you get to that stage, right, to get it all to release well, just give it a good tap. Right, the stronger the tap you give it, the less pieces you're going to have to release. So if I do that, peel this off here, look at this, there's just going to be a couple of little pieces there that we have to release. Yeah, there's literally just a couple on here, Joe. Makes it really easy. Now I'm being
really busy on this already.
Wow.
Lots of this already gone. People basically have managed to get online, get it in their basket and get checked out in their droves already. These are very, very busy. You guys love it when we bring you things that you haven't seen before elsewhere. Well, you know what happened with those quirky sentiments that we bought earlier in the week as a world exclusive. Sold out in absolute record time. This is no different. And also, to get 3 creator card dies, I mean, amazing. This value anyway is incredible, let alone thinking about the fact that it is something you've not seen before.
Well, do you know how I'd put it into perspective, Joe? If you were buying one 6x6 creator card, which essentially this is half of one that you could double, that is the price of one 6x6 creator card. But you're getting 3 halves, if that makes sense. Right? Now, I've die cut that through, but actually I'm going to start and do a bit of work on this. I was just kind of waiting to get in there and explain to you what I was going to do. Can we just have a moment to appreciate how fabulously well that's cut? That's really how amazing beautiful. The Gemini is. Now, I want to still show the pearl. This is the brilliant thing. This is why you all buy white since you're a pearl, by the way. But what if we want this pearl to be a different colour? Wouldn't it be nice if we could colour tint all of this pearl? Well, I'm going to do that with my aqua pens, Joe. Because those aqua pens could all be used to colour. So, no surprise, I'm going to go for a pink and a purple. And what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of colouring. So I'm going to colour over the top. And because they're water-based, you see, I can come in with let's have a look, bit of water and a nice paintbrush. And I can mix between the two. So I'm going to colour in the purple, mixing into the pink, and then just literally blend. Oh man, I've got a green paintbrush. So let's have a look. A nice new clean paintbrush would be lovely.
Could you use as well if you wanted to? Could you use that clear sparkle overlay that a lot of people got as their free gift earlier in the week? Could you do that?
Yes, I still can't believe that we gave clear sparkle overlays as our free gift, George, to be really honest.
Someone went rogue in the office, I think.
Someone really did go rogue. That was not me authorising that, I can tell you that.
It wasn't me. I'm not even that brave.
Yeah. But hey, congratulations to everyone who got it. That's all I would say. Make the most of it while we can. Right, look at that. Let's just mix the colours together straight on. So that beautiful purple and pink. Now, I'm going to be doing lots of work on the aqua markers later. However, let me just tell you, when we did the Colour Me Happy show with the Aqua Markers, Craigie, it was a while back now, wasn't it, Joe?
It was a little while back.
We had an amazing reaction to them, and Leanne's got them coming up in a couple of weeks. I have made sure that we've got the same deal, so that whether you're going for them tonight or whether you're waiting for Leanne to have them on in a couple of weeks, you don't need to miss out. You can use them today. You can get them today and then join in the Colour Me Happy show. It's not next week. I think it might be the week after, Joe. And then you're going to be able to do the colouring along. So that was kind of my strategy there. Those of you who want to join in, you can get them now and then join in with the Colour Me Happy. And so also this is what we're trying to do with the Colour Me Happies.
Get them now, and when they arrive, you'll be able to go back and watch at the masterclass, the Colour Me Happy show that Sara did firstly, and then you'll get another one when it comes around, when Leanne does it. Sally Bond says, oh, I love cheesecake. What flavour is it? It was, Sally, not is, white chocolate with a chocolate dipped strawberry on top. I mean, it was I've saved my delicious. Strawberry.
Have you? Oh yeah. I've saved the strawberry and I've got a little bit of the cheesecake left to go at. Right.
Diane's also asking if you could have used a sponge to spread the colour instead of a brush.
Yes, absolutely could have done.
Perfect.
I just happened to have a brush to hand. So look at that. Look how fabulous that looks there, right? And what you're going to do is you're then going to use the other half that we've just cut and has cut an absolute dream. You're going to send that through, emboss that, and then colour that as well. Now, just to save a little bit of time, I've got the ones that I've already pre-coloured. Oh, I think I used a lighter shade of purple on that one. How fabulous do they look, though, when you've done that? So can you see? There's the purple and pink, and can we see that the Centura Pearl still shines through? So it kind of becomes like a sparkle. So I've got my pearl there. And all I've done is a little bit of the red liner tape on here. And I'm going to bring in a piece of acetate. And we're going to, is that the right, have I got it the right way? Yes. So there is our acetate on there. All perfectly lined up. We're going to shut this.
Shut the front door.
Shut the lovely flap, eh? And we've got that lovely acetate on there. Now, if you want this sticking completely to the acetate, you could always, remember, come in with your dotty tape pen. And your dotty tape pen can go all the way up the end like this. And you can stick this to the acetate as well. But even if you don't, I mean, I think that looks just amazing like that. And then what I would do is I would take the other one, and can you see how this is the idea of the tessellating.
And that's the same die?
Together. It's exactly the same die, it just turns round. This is what I was saying, Joe, if you were to buy this whole die, this size die would cost you $24.99. So or $29.99 if you were buying it in dollars. So it's pretty much like you are buying one full-size creator card die, but you're only paying for one, but you are getting 3.
Which is amazing.
Right.
I would love to see these as well. They look like really big, like tab holders. If you had big scrap projects and you wanted to have them sort of held in place by some really fancy ornate tab holders, you could use these for that as well. Lots of you are absolutely loving them online, saying you can't get enough of them. Debbie's watching as well from earlier. Debbie's going to be very jealous that she didn't have these in the earlier show.
I bet Debbie would love to have a go at making this card. She loves them tessellating. I mean, come on, how gorgeous does that look, Joe?
Really
I think it's just a really clever, different take on creator cards. So if you've never seen our tessellating dies before, let me tell you, this is a Crafters TV exclusive. This is the only chance you'll have to get it. Some of you in the US might have got it because they were auto ships when we did these over in the US. But if you missed out on it, this is your only chance to get them. Potentially, based on how many people I know have already ordered these, today might be the only chance you ever get. Don't know, we might still have a few left to feature on one of our Monday Makers or something like that shows, but you're getting the first look at them this afternoon.
Absolutely, and what else is brilliant as well is the effect that you got on those Aqua Markers there. I've never seen them used like that. The Aqua Markers very busy. Now the Creator Card Decor, Mehndi and Lace collection, very busy. First time you've seen it here today on Crafters TV, $25.98 or $35.90 if you want to get it. Very, very busy now. Now would be a great time to order because it's in stock, which is really, really important. The free gift is also in stock as well. The charming blue tip, which is one of our beautiful outline dies even that we've got. I was trying to think of the name of people that watch birds. That's what I was trying to think of. I know it's
bird
watchers. But isn't it? What's
They've
it
got,
like?
They have got a name, haven't they? Yeah.
What's it like? You know, like gardening isn't gardening. It's horticulture, isn't it? Ornithology.
Ornithologist.
Doesn't sound anything like alpine at all. I don't know.
No.
I'm trying to dig myself out of a hole there. It just got worse. The Aqua Markers. Remember, you're paying for 3 of these. We're sending you 4. So much inspiration, so much versatility with these. There's so much you can do with them. So many different techniques. Go back and watch back that Colour Me Happy show, and you'll be able to see all of the different ways of using them. And this is a really great collection. I think there's 2 more 6-piece collections that go with this. So really, for that incredible value there, you've got an amazing comprehensive collection. 2 nibs on each of those as well, so you've got loads of value there. I want to give you the details of the expression dies that we've got. These are great. I love these because what you're able to do is remove the outside edge and create a matte layer, and that gives you the ability to do many more techniques than just a regular expression die. This one here is Awesome Party and Friends, and that price is awesome. This is a buy one get 2 free. I said you buy one,
you get 2 free.
You absolutely do, which is even more reason to get both sets as well, because you've got this set and there's a second set too. Some of the outline dies earlier sold out on this exact deal, so I'd imagine these will go quite quickly in this Cartload show. $4.99 or $8.95. The metallic markers are up next, and I was doing a little bit of math with these earlier, because you get 18 here in this collection, which is amazing value for money. However, platinum members, these become £19.18 or £27.12. That is £1.06 per marker, or $1.50 per marker. It is shut the front door, shut the back door, ride the reindeer up the street naked, and kiss Santa's wife. Amazing, that value. Merry Christmas to you. I know Sara absolutely loves these because, again, it's that they do so many different techniques for you. And is it right, we did a whole metallic masterclass, didn't we, on these as well, Sara?
I did. They're probably the best value. I don't want to say value for money, I want to say value for investment in a kit that you could get. And to be honest, the set that we've got today, I'm going to try and bring them in so they're slightly in the shot here for you. This is literally all of the colours that we do. Let's have a look. We're a little bit skew with. I'm going to put us right. This is all of the colours that we do in the metallic marker sets. Have you got the colour chart over your end, Joe?
I have. Would you like them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would absolutely love them. Right, here we go. These are the 3 collections that we've got. So these are your precious metals here, which give you your traditional metallic colours. Your antique elements are these ones here, which start and give you kind of like a little bit of a metallic feel to them. And they're like they're like a brushed metallic effect. Then your rare minerals are your colours here. So these are all of the coloured ones that you get. I always go for those rare minerals. We're lucky we've just got these back in stock. I know a lot of you have been waiting for us to get some of the colours back in stock. We had to feature just a couple of the packs a few weeks ago. Let me show you how they work. If I take like the purple one, each one has a wide brush nib like this, and then also a narrow brush nib, right? I don't know if it's just a bit dark because I might have these in the way of the light. Is that right? Oh no, maybe it's just me. There, it's when you see them and you see the shine on them. Isn't it fabulous, right? And it's the same, if I go with the green here, you can see how each colour, it's quite intensive in how they work, but they've got that lovely brushed sheen to them. Now, if you're going for like your traditional metals, like your silver and your gold or whatever, by the way, this time of year, starting to think about Christmas, absolutely perfect, right? Because why write your Christmas cards in regular pens when you could write them in a metallic pen? So I would just absolutely be writing, look at this. Look how much nicer, happy and Christmas look. Just in my normal handwriting, but in a metallic pen with that lovely brush metallic finish. But then what I would be doing is, it's coming with a copper, is using the brush end to be doing my brush lettering. So can you see that?
Carol's asking, Sara, would the metallic markers work to colour the white pearl cardstock?
Well, should we give it a go?
Let's.
Should we go over there? Right, so I've got, do you know what I've got? I've got I sent it over to you. Here it is, right. Here's the one that I peeled out of the metallic marker that we just used. So can you see, because it's a permanent marker, it's absolutely going to colour over. Now, Centura Pearl is a different finish to the metallic. So can you see your Centura Pearl is like it's a pearlescent finish. This one is more of a brushed metal finish. So you can still colour in onto the pearl in just the, you can see it better on the black there, can't you? In just the same way we did with the metallic, because they're water-based. Now, I feel like I need to explain this. They're water-based, but, right? So they're water-based. Let me just show you. I can pop down a little bit onto my, that's the fine nib. I can pop down a little bit onto my metallic surface, and I can come in with the with a clean brush this time, right? Clean brush, pick this up, and I can do some watercolour. Can you see a little bit of water there? Probably got a little bit too much water on. But if we pick this up like this, and I can be painting my metallic effect with that one there. Or I can be putting a little bit of metallic down, and then I can be watercolouring it out by adding water to it. So can you see, it's easy to make it move with water. However, this, which has had a few minutes to dry, if I come over this with a wet brush, no movement at all. Can you see that? No movement over the ones that have had time to dry, because it is a watercolour medium, but a watercolour medium with a drying agent in it. Now, that drying agent in it means you've got time to watercolour, but then also it does go permanent after a while. Now, I say permanent with kind of a loose sense of the word. So, for example, you can colour onto, this is one of the demos I did last time. We had the metallic pens. You can colour onto glass with these. Now, it's permanent in that it's going to stick to the glass. However, it's not permanent in that if you put this in the dishwasher, it would come off. Right, so they're not permanent markers. They are watercolour markers that will work onto non-porous surfaces. Now, I've got here, look at these. I always come and back and do the same demonstration. Absolutely love the idea of doing the grass. Let's get the nice green on here. Let's have a look. We need to clean this one off. We don't like this on here now anymore. So if I give this a good rub, we can completely clean this off. Right. However, we can be taking this and doing some little grass coming up here. So we've got some nice grass coming up from the bottom of our glass here. And then if we want to put some nice lovely flowers on it, let's get a nice purple. And we can come round with the flowers. Look at this. You see how easy this is to do, Joe, even onto glass, right?
Loads of people loving these. Hannah, the lovely Hannah Horn, says, love my metallic markers. They are fantastic. They are great on black card as well. Lots of you talking about just loving the metallic markers generally. Lots of you that have got them. Lynn Harvey says they are lush. Sheila says she loves that we're demonstrating something that she already owns because it means she doesn't have to buy it.
Right, excellent. I know that out of all of our markers, I would say tens of thousands of you own and absolutely rave about the metallic pens. How gorgeous are they, Joe? Do you know what I like the idea of, right? This here was my, I had to bring this in from home one day because we were demonstrating something and I couldn't, this was me demonstrating. I think we did flower forming coming out of this. We did like that lovely floating, instead of a floating teacup, I had a floating glass. But imagine I was having a dinner party and I've personalised these lovely goblets for each of the individual people with their name on them. However, after they've gone home, pop them in the dishwasher and they're ready for the next dinner party when I have some different friends
You need a
round.
bit of eating mess in there.
You do need a bit of eating mess in there.
Delicious.
Yeah. When I made Joe eating mess the other day, it didn't come in a personalised goblet like this.
No, it didn't. But I tell you what, it didn't touch the sides either. Is what I inhaled it. It was so delicious. Tina's asking a good question. I wonder if you could spray a clear sealer on the glass to keep it on. Oh. We had talked as well, hadn't we, before about dishwasher-proof Mod Podge. Remember whether maybe that might be an idea as well.
That is a marvellous idea to use some dishwasher-proof Mod Podge. Oh, I wonder if I've still got my spray booth. I made this the other day, Joe, when I was on Create and Craft and I needed...
Oh, what's this?
Well, it's a spray booth. So it's a spray booth suitable for the camera. Can you see?
Right.
So it means I can spray the back of my stamps. I was actually doing some spraying with some stick and stay. So if I want to get spray, but I don't want to get it all over, I can do it in my... You can see I was spraying some little fairies. Oh,
We'll have those.
Expense spared here.
We'll have those in stock next week, no doubt.
$24.99 each. They would be if I had to sit and hand cut each one.
You'll spray them purple at home and then we'll get them on. That'd be great.
Right, let's have a look. I'm going to show you my favourite technique to do with the metallic markers. Now, is this going to fit on here? Yes, it is. Right. By the way, we have a starter kit which works with the metallic markers. I'll get Joe to walk you through it, but this is the stamp set from the starter kit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take some of the colours. This is why you need to have all the sets of these, you see, because you will absolutely use all of the colours in the set. I'm going to use them and I'm going to colour in my stamp with my metallic pens. So can I just tell you here, this is literally, you are getting 6, 12, 18 of not only metallic markers, but you are getting 18 metallic ink pads. Now, you couldn't buy 5 metallic ink pads for the price that you're paying for this set. So, yes, this is from the starter kit, Joe, where we've got a few bits and pieces.
I've got that one. We've got the Magnolia here. Now, this is so hot off the press, I haven't even got any packaging for it. So, from our stamp press, this will literally have just come. So, it will come in a bag, yours. You've got this beautiful kaleidoscope of butterflies in there. One of the most popular butterfly dies we've ever brought to you. You've also got the toadstool in there. You've got a layering stencil. And you've also got the Decadent Lilies embossing folder. You can get all of that for, oh sorry, wrong one. It's this is it here, £20 or $27. It is a Technique set that goes with that. Saving 40% there as well. It's fabulous value for money.
And then I think this one's in the starter kit, which has got the, which is the other set that you've got there. I do believe, have I got that right, Joe? Was the butterfly in this one? That set that you just described, did it have a butterfly in it?
No, I'm confused because it had a butterfly die. It had a butterfly. Die in it, not a butterfly stamp. The butterfly stamp is in the Aqua Marker starter collection.
That's right.
Sorry. I'll show you it now. Anyway, I feel like we've bigged it up. I better show it to you because in there you get the stamp. You get 2 ink pads in there. So you get the clear embossing ink pad. You get the rustic brown waterproof. Some of our Aqua Markers, 12 of those, and our watercolor colouring pad, and that's a really great starter kit. So you can either all in feet first and get the 4 packs of Aqua Markers, or you can get that as well, which is a great starting point. This may be, Sarah, a great thing to have sent to someone else as a little care package. As a little
gift. Starter care package, absolutely. We'll do a lot more work on that when we get the Aqua Markers. But what I've done is I've coloured in that stamp with the pens, and I've just given it a bit of a spritz with some water, so that I can now stamp this down onto some black card. You can see that we've got that butterfly stamp there. And if I just give it a bit of a spray, can you see how it starts to move with the water? I think that's really difficult to see on the black. Should I do it on the white for you as well? Yeah, let's do it on the white. Right, I'm just going to need to give it a little bit more of a paint, Joe. Give me a moment.
Not a problem at all.
That's code word for you, Phil, Joe. I'll craft.
The comments are on fuego, which is a Spanish word for fire. I feel like it makes it a bit classier if you say the odd word in Spanish. Lynn says, Joe, you really do get spoiled by your boss. Things like homemade fudge, eaten mess, etc. I know for sure my boss wouldn't be making me tasty treats like that. I know, I am a very, very lucky boy, aren't I? And cakes as well, and cookies from the boys as well. I mean, it doesn't get any better than being here in the Purple Palace that is Crafter's Companion.
The Purple Palace. Quite like that, Joe.
And says, does this work okay on acrylic and or photopolymer stamps as well, or just rubber ones?
The best one it'll work on of those, it's photopolymer.
Oh really?
So it's easiest on your rubber, but then it will work on all the different surfaces, but I like to do it, we've done the rubber ones because the problem is, you see, you're buying us out of House and Home, everyone, just so you know, and we managed to make these rubber stamps in our facility here in the northeast of England. So it's easier for us to produce more rubber stamps than it is for us to produce more acrylic or anything, right? So you can see there the slight, much more definition. And again, if I give this a spritz, now you can see it moving, can't you? This is what's so amazing about those metallic markers. That's it, you just needed to see it on the white. Now, I do love the look on the black, but I want you to see it on the white. Now, can you see how we've still got the definition of the butterfly here, Joe, however this ink's moved and merged together?
I love that though.
Is Well, that's all because of the drying agent. So the drying agent means some of it started to dry. However, when I've spritzed it, some of the rest of it started to move. So there's loads and loads of fantastic techniques you can do with these. I'm trying to give you a little hint because this is, a little taster. This is the Cartload show where you just get the best deals. Bear in mind, you could get this fantastic deal, which is the same deal we had on the Colour Me Happy. Go back and watch a whole 2-hour masterclass just on the metallic pens. Let me tell you though, just buying 6 of these pens ain't going to cut it. You know, for $23.98 or $33.90, you could own our whole collection of metallic markers. And there's no plans to bring out any other colours. You're quite limited in how many shades you can do in a metallic finish. How fabulous of a finish are you going to get like that? That's just a little taster, but I think it's enough of a taster to make you think, yeah, actually, I could do this.
It's still the most popular item in the whole Cartload show as well. People are talking about clubs at the moment. Susan says, Purple Palace is the nickname of my house, as my kitchen, craft room and my bedroom are all done in shades of purple.
I thought you were going to say they're all sponsored by Crafter's Companion.
Our producer / Laura says that she's not too sure how she feels about the name. She thinks it maybe draws a slightly strange connotation, is what I'm going to say. Stacey, though, over on Facebook, has been saying about people have been talking about what level they're at in the club. Stacey just worked out that she is platinum 11 times over with 16,799 points. So everyone else could just turn the light off as we leave, I think, because Stacey, there's no way any of us are beating Stacey. She's doing some major reorganising in Seattle, in Washington State. So you're going to need some Totally Tiffany in your life for sure. And we've got some Totally Tiffany for you. Now, the storage pen trays are really busy. These are going to be able to store all of those pens that you've just bought there, which is fantastic, as you get 24 pens in there. These are the clear ones as well, and if you love the clear ones, we don't often bring these clear ones to you. So if you've been waiting for them, maybe today is the day to get these. You can buy more than one set, of course. You can multi-order on them. They're half price. They would normally buy $5.99 for each tray. You get 2 today, or $8.49. So it's completely up to you how many of those you want to go for. Now, up next, we're going to stop. Tiffany time is what we're going to have next. Now, this was, so if you love the all of the Tiffany products, maybe you saw the HSN shows, did you go for the TS? Let me know in the comments if you guys, any of you got the TS. We did a craft house show with Tiffany. She joined us live from Arizona, and it was on Friday, so you can still go back and watch the show back over on Crafters TV. But we thought we'd cherry pick a few of the highlights for you. And one of the all-time most popular bags, I love as well that these bags have all got names. This one's called Karen. My mum is also called Karen, and this is a crazy for card making bundle that you've got. It's the only way to get the Karen bag at the moment. What you get is all of your tab dividers in here that you can put your dies onto. And then you get your little pockets as well. Just in one pocket, actually. Can you see just how much I've got in here? I've got really big, thick stamps. So I've got die sets in here. There's absolutely loads. So if you really need to get organised, you know, if you are 11 times platinum and you're struggling for room, then I think this may be the answer. And again, they're all tabs so you can get to them as well. The great thing is as well that all of these buddy bags are designed to go in your lowest tote. So what you've got is the ability then just to pop them in and pull them out, which is fantastic. So that's that one. Now, this was a great deal as it was when we bought it to you on the Craft House, but we're also going to give you the paper pad included for free as well. Worth $5.99. It's our Crafty Fun 6x6 paper pad. This is so popular on its own when we bring it to you. I don't know how we've managed to pop it into this, but you're going to get the 6x6 Crafty Fun in with your Crazy for Card Making. Now, the Leanne bag was so popular when we bought it to you as part of the craft. Now this one's great because it's a nice long square shape, great for like distress ink pads, wonderful for rulers. This one here has got in it, I'll open it up, it's got a Xyron, it's got some heat tools in here. This one I think is the one that also makes a great kitchen towel holder as well. So if you want to put your paper towel in there, absolutely you can. So you've got that. And the great thing about this one is it's got Velcro flaps on the sides and the ends as well, so you can seal that up. But today, if you go for this, £20 or $33, which is great, we're going to throw a load of bits in with it as well. So we're going to give you one of our acrylic rulers, that's going to be going into there. We're going to give you a pair of our scissors as well, which are fantastic. And we're going to give you a blending tool too. All of that is going to come in there with your Leanne Buddy bag, which is fantastic. Right. Now, loads of you went already for maybe the Crazy for Card Making kit, and you saw that you got some stamp pockets included, but maybe you're thinking you want to get more. We've got them on for you in a bundle. You get 3 sets. Basically, what they are is they're like little tabs. Let me turn it around the back for you. See how you got all these tabs on the top of here? They're basically just tab dividers, but they're pockets. So maybe you've gone for some of our hunky-dory collections. You know, like they come on the carrier sheet, but you move them around a bit, and like your sentiments or your toppers, they pop out. You can actually pop them all in here, mark them and label them, and then you can just pop them in Karen, which is fabulous. Love that. Right, so make sure you grab those. £7.50, £2.50 each. They're amazing. We've also got the magnetic sheets for you. Now these are great because guess where these are going? Oh yeah, in Karen, because that means then if you love the idea of storing your dies magnetically, you can do that, but you can also pop it into your Totally Tiffany storage because they are designed to go in there as well. Fantastic.
They go inside the tabbed ones, inside Karen as well.
Inside.
So if you want to be even more organised,
so you can
they fit inside, so you could label up your die sets.
Storage in storage.
Yes. Have you ever been that organised in your life?
All those little sentiment expression dies that you've got that you want to organise them into events or celebrations, all of those. Great for having those in there too. Also, you could use this in the fab file if you wanted to as well. These would fit beautifully in the fab file. Now the fab file is fantastic because it is a really great size. This is also great, I think, as well if you just want somewhere to store your projects. Another great thing to have. Again, you've got those tabbed wallets in here too, so they will fit inside there, which is brilliant. So again, you could be coming and getting more. And again, great for all of your little bits, your embellishments, your brads, all of those things. How many people have got a drawer at home that is just literally full of stuff? How many of you know that you've got something in your crafty arsenal, like a specific piece of ribbon or a self-adhesive gem, but you say to yourself, that'll do. Oh, I can't be bothered trying to find that. I know I could have made that better, but I'm not going to be able to find it. It's going to take me too much time. You're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to have to do that anymore. Every time you want something, literally, it's going to be at your fingertips with Totally Tiffany. So it means you get the most out of your crafting time, and your crafting's going to get better, and you're not going to buy things you've already got, which is amazing. Right, I'm going to get tidied up. No pun intended. And also, I know Sara's got something that she really wants to share with you, so I'm going to hand you back over.
Yes, well, I've never done one of these cards before, so I was quite excited to show you this. It's one of those standy up tent cards. They're super easy to do. So I thought we'd use some of that paper, and actually I'll get Joe to run you through it because that is the pack, which is, they're only $5.99 each or 2 for £10. And actually, Joe, I could really do with a sheet of the pink as well. I've got some of the gorgeous red.
The pink paper?
Yes, please, that would be lovely. I've got some of the red, and it's red pearl. And then look how beautifully well the red pearl works with the, so this is the pearl again, but in the paper. So $5.99, it's a 100 sheet pack, so 30 sheets of card, 70 sheets of paper. The $5.99 or $9.99 or 2 for $10 or $16. Right, I'm just going to cut this first one down, Joe. I'll let you go through the designs.
I'm going to see all those colours that you've got there because they are gorgeous. And this is basically just custom demand. We bought you a previous Brights collection and it was so busy that we've bought you another one back. 100 sheets total, 30 Centura card, and then you've got 70 of our paper within here as well. And the paper's great for when you want to mat and layer, you don't want to add bulk and weight. So if you've got scrapbook page you don't want to bend or buckle, or you're posting something out, you don't want to spend a fortune on it. Don't forget as well, we do have it, and I know you guys absolutely lose your minds when you see this, but we've got the A3 in pastel available right now on a 4 for £30 or $42. I hope Simon's not watching, so I said it in the earlier show.
Not much of that, I'm just warning you. That was the second top seller this morning after the metallic pens. So if you want the A3, yes, we don't have endless amounts of that.
And you can mix and match that with all of our craft card stock, our black mat, our stamping card, our luxury card stock as a whole. It's a really great day today to get yourself stocked up on all of your different papers.
Yeah, I know it says just unselected A4 card packs at the bottom, but it is A4, and we are including the 2 A3s, the pastel and the white. So I know it just says A4, but we've got them to sneak in them couple of A3s.
That's the only way we could get it past Simon's door.
You'll notice if we just write that down, you see. But actually, we've got them to add them in. So yes, go make the most out of it. Right, what I've done is I have cut this to 10 inches wide. and 5 inches deep, and I'm just going to put a score line down the middle at 5 inches, and then I'm going to do a second pack, a second one, and just cut that to 5 by 5, right? So you've got one 5 by 5 and one 5 by 10. And then what I'm going to do is just bring in my scoring board. And watch this, I'm going to score one of them. This is why, by the way, I always like to put a black line down the middle of my scoring board so that I can line up corner to corner. And then also with this one, we're going to go corner to corner, so the middle out to the end, and then the middle out to the end on this side as well. Can you see? Middle out to the end. Now, this, you will see how this all comes together. These are fabulous and super easy cards. So, because it's pearl, you know you're going to get that gorgeous score over, right? So I'm going to score them over, and you can see it forms this kind of, it's like a dog-legged fold. So if you look at it from the front, can you see it's got 2 big legs and one where it just wants to fall over. So it kind of falls over and looks a bit rubbish if you do that. However, watch what happens when we get the other one. Fold that over, right? This one makes up, so this goes inside there, right, and makes up that 3rd leg, so that then it all stands up and makes a 3D little pyramid card. Now, what I'm going to do, just to make it look super smashing awesome, Joe, is I'm going to, on the bottom of this one, I'm just going to emboss it a bit, and we've got these most absolutely gorgeous embossing fold. I don't even know which one to choose.
Wasn't someone asking you about this card shape? Was it yesterday, Sarah? Was it yesterday? Because someone talked about the H&M preview that had one of these cards in it as well. Do you remember?
Ah, right. I don't think it was this one. It was another one that was also pyramid-y in style. It was one of the staycation ones they talked about. But I know what you mean now. Yes. So what I'm going to do? I'm just going to emboss the little bit of that leg that sticks out. Hang on, which one's me emboss and which one's me deboss? That's right. So I'm going to pop that onto the bottom there, and then just run that through. So because it's a 3D embossing folder, we're going to send that through with just the clear and then these. Now, can we just take a moment to appreciate that you get all these gorgeous embossing folders,
6,
right? 6 of them for £14 or 30. How come the dollar price is less than the pound price?
I don't know.
Let's not worry about that. But either way, you're gonna be onto a winner, guys.
You've got in there, so you've got the Regency Floral. You've also got the Queen of Hearts, Geometric Diamonds. I love that one. You've also got the Decorative Lace. There is the Butterfly Paradise, and finally the Botanical Swirls. All of them for £14. Amazing value. It's like what, £1.30 per embossing? No, £2.30 per embossing folder.
It is basically, Joe, it's absolutely for nothing. It's the way I would be looking at it. It's absolutely for nothing. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that on all 3 of my legs. Here we go, 1, 2, and then the 3rd one will be this one here. And I'm going to send this one.
Oh, it was Rose. She's commented and said, no, this was the actual card that she was looking for, which is handy.
I tell you what, Rose, I am pleased to have been able to oblige, my dear. How fantastic. And Rose, isn't it a lot easier than you thought it was going to be? You think it's going to be really complicated, but no, 10 by 5, score it in half, put the points in. This is all just a bit of extra added bonus.
Someone's referring to it as a TP card.
TP card, yep, I've heard it called TP. Looks really, TP sounds good. And then all we do, right, is that piece in the middle, it's going to stick inside like this. And you see, so it just sticks inside that middle piece. So all I'm going to do is get my tape pen, and I'm just going to stick the pieces inside like this and stick that TP together. Now, I know what you're all going to be asking, especially you lot from America where you have to pay a fortune to post your cards. You're going to be saying, how do I post this? Well, let me just show you. It's going to go. We're not actually going to stick it. So if I just fold this over first of all, I'm not going to stick it together until we, oh, please tell me, oh, I might have to just trim that little bit off. We've done a bit of a Sara jobby on that, Joe. I haven't quite got that lined up.
Well, Rose saying it looks brilliant. She can't wait to try it. She's going to try it tonight as soon as she gets home.
Tonight.
So,
Brilliant.
Someone's asking if the Pastel Centura is double-sided. It is not. It is a single-sided that you've got in the A3.
Right, can we just take them off? Look, I've flattened out my emboss on here. It still looks all right, but we'll put that bit at the back, right? It's just because I wasn't really paying much attention to what I was doing. What you need is, Craigie, I don't even know where I've put mine. Oh, I was so organised, Joe. I had everything ready for my lovely card.
What you like?
Yes, what am I like? Here it is, here it is, here it is. Right, Velcro dot. This is what you need. You need a Velcro dot. We all need some Velcro dots in our life. They just, I think for a lot of the cards, especially if you like making like handbag cards and that, they're perfect, right?
Where can we get these from, do you know?
Oh, we've got Velcro dots on the website.
Oh.
So look at this. You stick your Velcro dot down there, right? You put your card together. So now our card is fabulous, all standy-uppy. But then when we want to open it, it goes flat to go in the envelope, right? So you're just going to fold it down flat, or however flat you want to do it, to go in the envelope. So it goes in a regular envelope, and then it's going to stand up and look 3D like this. So that's just me doing a kind of super quick, beautiful 3D emboss on it. But I tell you what I'm going to use to make it look fabulous. That beautiful big butterfly that you've got in the collection. You know the Try Me sets. So I like the fact that they're 20 quid, right? They're for nothing really. It's worth it just to get, for example, in this one, the beautiful big butterfly. The what, sorry?
Flumpence.
Flumpence. I like that, Joe. Flumpence. It's like, yeah, it's like it's for nothing. And I'm going to cut, stop being sticky, it's stuck onto the table. Right, I'm going to get this and I'm going to cut it because we've got the Centura Pearl paper and card in here. I'm going to get, you're not frightened to use a bit of it. I'm going to get the paper. Have I cut that to the right side? Oh, I think I'll just about get away with that. Just about get away with that. And we'll stick that through and I'm going to die cut it. Here we go. We'll fit that on there. I'm going to put my clear, my top cutting plate.
You're really going for it today. Cutting it fine. No taping down. I mean...
It's Cartload, Joe. We're under pressure. And the thing is, so Cartload's supposed to be just the give you all the awesome deals. However, I've learned that if I'm quite quick, I can do the awesome deals and do the demos as well. But it means I've got to be nice and quick because we've just got so much on the show. Whereas in like a masterclass or something, we only have 2 or 3 product lines. On these, we have a ton, and I kind of want to show you all of it. So it's nice to do a little bit of everything. Right, here we go. So if I get these lifted out, just make sure I've got all my bits and pieces popped out. We've cut there the Centura Pearl paper and that Centura Pearl cardstock.
Oh wow,
so what
at the same time?
At the same time. So I'm going to take a little bit of my, oh man, I should be a little bit more careful because it is paper. Here we go. So I'm just going to be careful, she says optimistically, with my dotty tape pen in the middle, knowing that this is paper. And then stick this one over the top. I love this design. It's just such a beautiful big butterfly and very, very ornate. It is fabulous, those of you who love paper piecing. So there's my beautiful big butterfly.
Almost looks like it's going to fly away.
Yeah, doesn't it just? It looks lovely. And then I've just done some little squares of paper. And I'm going to stick my, little squares of paper. Yes, over top of some of these panels as well. So I'll do a little bit of gluing while you doing your stuff, Joe.
Shall I just recap the 3 individual bundles that make up those Try Me Craft Me kits that we've got on there? They're all available on the web. Hannah asked if they are available individually. Absolutely they are. That glue bundle as well. So Sara is using the all-purpose. Remember, you buy the tacky and the chunky glue.
Oh yeah,
and we give you the all-purpose free of charge, which is fabulous. So how have you cut these? And would this be a guillotine jobby, this one?
Yes. So what I've done is I've cut these. So can you see how that's just perfectly a tiny little bit smaller? So whereas the big piece I cut to, it was 5, if you remember it was 10 by 5. So I cut the next piece to 4 3/4, so a little bit smaller, 4 3/4, and then did a little bit of my trimming. And look at that, it just looks, it just covers that over nicely. And I like the idea of having some bits with the patterned paper on, and some bits just showing that lovely embossed panel coming through. I think I'll just do 3 of these and not the 4th one, and this will look pretty awesome, and then we'll get our butterfly stuck on. So it has been quite a nice quick and easy card, but you wouldn't think that to look at it, would you not?
No, not at all. Hannah says actually, it looks really difficult when you see it, very impressive, but actually really quite simple and easy to make, which is fantastic. Someone said, Debbie used Velcro dogs this morning for her car. Oh, Velcro dots. I was sort of thinking, what's a Velcro dog? I've got absolutely zero idea. That looks beautiful, Sarah.
Doesn't it? And then isn't that super cute? So it's one of them lovely 3D, what did we call them? TP cards.
3D TP
3D TP card with that beautiful, you need though, that Centura Pearl pack that we do. But it's not just Centura Pearl, the Brights pack we call it. So I'll let you get that sorted. I think you should leave the details up there, Joe, though, for that big bumper kit. Because the big bumper kit is absolutely what everybody needs.
Yes.
So that's the one you need. I know you're all getting the paper and the glues anyway.
Absolutely, and there are 3 individual kits that make up this kit, but pretty much everyone's going for the big kit anyway. So if you want to get any of the individuals, you can. I'll show you them in the individual bundles as we go through. This one, of all the double-sided dies we bring you, remember patented technology to us here at Crafts Companion, this is my favourite out of all of them, I would say. It is, I know we can't say we have favourites, but if we did, this would be mine, just saying. The Fleur-De-Lis this is, and this is a double-sided edgeable. So that then means that all of those edgeable techniques that you know, the 4 hours of masterclass that's over on Crafters TV, you can go back and watch that and use all of those edgeable techniques. The vintage lace has been such an incredibly popular collection that we brought to you. This is your Chantilly lace border. And this has been so popular. The great thing about this is you cut the detail in, or you can cut the detail out, or you can do both there, as you can see. And what you're going to get as well is you're going to get the lace border as well from our Lily collection. So that is the first element of the collection. That's £20 or $25 on its own, which is great value for money. We've then got the next one. Double-sided dies in every single one of these collections, and bearing in mind you'd pay about the cost of the double-sided die and you're getting the rest pretty much free of charge. This one here is the pretty florals that you've got in here. I think it's pretty stunning. You've also got the embossing folder in there, which is the Geo florals, and you're going to get as well the floral arrangement is within there too. So that's the second element. Again, if you wanted to go for that one, £20, $25 to grab that. Now the next one, you guys go gaga for butterflies, you really do. And in this one, you've got the double-sided dancing butterfly.
That one's my favourite.
Is it? People absolutely lose their minds over this. It is amazing. It's a double-sided die that you've got there. You also then get the beautiful floral butterflies embossing folder in there, and you get the huge Grosser-Schmetterling, as we were calling it earlier, the big butterfly. That is a huge statement piece that you're going to be able to use for so many different things. So you get all 3 of those included there for that price. Don't forget as well, this is your second Cartload show, which is amazing. Don't forget there's so much more to come still this week. You need to get your colouring downloaded. I'm telling you, of all the weeks you needed to download it, this is the week. You can colour your own Joe. You can colour this in this week if you want to. It is hilarious. So definitely pop over, get that downloaded ahead of the show tomorrow. I'll be here with illustrators for Colour Me Happy with Leanne. And also then of course the Craft House. Have you missed Craig? I know you guys have. Well, me and Craig are doing a show together tomorrow. We're going live. It's a really big, huge satellite link up we're doing all the way from Spennymoor to Newton Aycliffe. They're just 2 villages that are next to each other in the northeast, basically. But to me, I think it sounds quite glamorous. Direct to Newton Aycliffe from Spennymoor. So me and Craig will be here tomorrow with foiling, which he's so passionate about. And it's great that he can be at home, I can be here, and we can do a show together. That's what the Craft House is all about. Getting your crafty friends over and taking yourself into the weekend, having a little bit of a party. Maybe we should have, like, you know, a glass of fizz or something for the, you know, the Friday evening shows. I have got a driver.
Yeah,
maybe
while the bus is away.
Why don't I cycle in? Because I can cycle in from the house. We could have a little glass of something together, and then I could cycle home. Just one or two. You know, just 2 little ones. Anyway, some of you at the moment asking how you can order. It's so easy to order with us here at Crafters TV. All you got to do is pop yourself over to the Crafters Companion website. So www.crafterscompanion.com .wherever you are, .co.uk if you're in the UK, .com if you're in the US or Canada, .eu if you're anywhere else in Europe. And then what you'll see is you'll see my face, this video on the home screen. You just scroll down, you click shop now, and then there you'll see all of the products, absolutely everything. All of the Aqua Markers, you've got the metallic markers, the Xyron, the glue bundles are on there, all the Totally Tiffany products is on there as well. There is absolutely more great crafty deals than you can shake a pokey tool at in this double cartload show. The other fantastic as well thing is that you can watch all of these deals, all of these shows live pretty much forever on the Crafters TV website, so you can watch them back at any time. And that means that you can place your order now, and when your product arrives, you can come back and watch the demonstration, which is amazing. There's very, very few places out there that allow you to do that. Right, we're going to press on with a huge massive bumper kit. So I was like, I can't just do one demonstration with this. Oh no, I've got to do at least 2 demonstrations because there's just so much stuff in here. Good that there's a little bit of everything in here, Sarah. So you're going to be able to use it for loads of different occasions, aren't you?
Yeah, well, that's the idea. So what I've got is, you know, that lovely, the set that's got all the borders in. Have you got that one there? You can maybe hold up all the borders. What's it called? The borders, the one that's got all the borders. It's got a name, hasn't it?
It's called
Pretty Patterns. Is that
That's
it?
the one.
Yeah, you go. I knew I'd remember eventually. She says, as someone whispers in my ear what it's really called. Right. Oh, mine's stuck. I tell you what, Joe, I'm having no luck with tape today.
You need some sticks away.
I've been cleaning my mat down though. Do you notice between every demo, I get my stick away out now and clean my mat down?
I don't notice, but I tell you what, I've stopped hearing is people coming in after to do the next show after you and then moaning because their stuff stuck to the glass mat. So it must be working.
Nobody would ever complain after my mat is perfectly clean after every demonstration. Little bit of a spritz of stick away. I use my stick away and then I'll whip out my microfiber cloth that comes with your apron and I give it a clean between each project, and then I don't get, because all that happens is you've got glue on, then your ink starts sticking to your glue, then you get inky things on, because I do a lot of white cards, so then I get so we don't have any of that. Right, so that lily border, one of the things I love about this that I wanted to show you is it's fabulous if you want to do ribbon threading. So watch this, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop this into here, right? And we're going to use the same platform combination as normal, clear, magnetic, and then I haven't knocked that, have I? Nope, we're all good. And I'm going to pop that through, and you'll see when it cuts out. Come on, plate. Do you know, it's because we're right up to the very, very edge there. See if I can trick me Gemini by slightly staggering the plates. You're learning all the tricks now. Yes. So that's all I did there. Because my die was right at the very, very edge, the Gemini feels like it's a bit too thick to take it. So all I did was slightly, can you see there? Slightly staggered and offset my plate. So this one comes in slightly, a little bit beforehand. Then look at this. Look at how fabulously well that die is cut. And you can either do it just once and give it a cut, or you can send it through. I'm going to emboss it now. If we're doing it, Joe, and we're going to have a really nice professional look embossed one. So I'm going to pop them, get all these bits out.
Jan's really happy in the US, Sarah. Her craft cart from the TS has just arrived.
Wow, that's quick.
How exciting. Jan, I'd love you to get it popped together and let me know what you think of it.
Yes.
Because people have been receiving them in the last day or so and they've been absolutely raving about them. I hope we'll get them sometime here on Crafters TV as well, because they are fabulous.
Look how small you are.
I know, I'm in a tiny
really
little box.
Funny.
But I'm in a little shopping bag as well.
You look so canny.
I look like a little chihuahua or a pug. If I sort of got a bit closer and pushed my face against it a bit, I'd look like, you see people who've got that like designer handbags with the little plastic windows in for their little doggies. That's what I kind of look like. I dribble a bit sometimes like a pug as well.
Do we like this in the white, or would we like to make this a colour with our aqua pens again?
Oh, a colour.
Let's make it a colour. What colour would you like it to be, Joe?
I think I'd like it to be quite like, I think maybe something from the floral, something like pinks and yellows maybe.
Oh, let's do a bit of yellow. Yes, let's have a couple of shades of yellow. Let's have yellow and gold.
Beautiful.
So all I'm going to do, oh yes, look how easy that is. So you colour the yellow, and then we're going to go from the yellow into the gold. and I'm just kind of cheating merging them together, and I'm trying really hard not to get my fingers all aqua penned up, but I'm sure we'll be all right. Right, here we go. Nice blend.
About 85% of people that are going for the Aqua Markers,
Yes.
Sara, are choosing to go for that big 4-pack, which is definitely the best value that you can get in the 4-pack. When you get the essentials, the nature, the primary, and the florals, you get 48. Well, you're getting 48 pens, but you've got 2 nibs on each. So really, I mean, it's kind of like you've got 96 pens in my mind.
Well, if you want to tell yourself that, that's a really good idea, Joe. I can tell you as well. So these are our Charlie's pen of choice. So my 3-year-old is very lucky that even at 3-year-old he gets to have his own pens, and he gets he gets his own aqua pens. So he loves the aqua pens. Now let's have a look at this.
He's done some fabulous jobs colouring in with the aqua pens. You should see. I'll be showing you some of his colouring handiwork in tomorrow's Colour Me Happy show.
Yes.
It's going to be a hilarious show tomorrow. I can't wait.
Yes, the boys have had the colouring download, let's just say. You know, me and our Oliver got in from work last night, and all he wanted to do was colour in, because they've been colouring in your Joe picture. All he wanted to do was more colouring it, and he insisted that I was sitting colouring with him. So for literally till about 7:30, I'm sure by this point, by the way, he was on Let's Avoid Bedtime, and Mummy was just absolutely loving this, that he was saying he wanted to colour in. So he didn't go to bed till really late. So we sat and did loads of colouring in together, and it was just lovely. Right, I've already coloured, and I hadn't colour tinted that one. I'd left it white when I got this all prepared. So it's quite nice to show you. Look at this. I'm going to give this
quick question from Stacey. You know, 11 times platinum Stacey in Seattle. That's how we're going to refer to you now, Stacey. Now you've shared that information with us. Says, are there duplicates in the 2 additional 6-packs for the Aqua Markers?
We don't ever do duplicates in any of our markers. So no, you don't need to worry about that. If you're getting the extra ones, no, you definitely don't.
Fabulous. So yeah, so if you went for the 4-pack that we've got today, get those 2 extra 6-packs that are on the website. And I'm pretty sure, am I right in thinking that's the whole collection then, Sara?
That is the whole collection that we've ever done then, yes.
So amazing. So $68.97. All you've got to do is add another 12 markers to that, and you've got a complete collection. You've got all the Aqua Markers you're ever going to need. It is shut the front door, amazing value today when you get it. Don't forget, you can use your Club Inspired discount off of that as well. So you'll be getting anything from an extra 5 to 20% off of that, depending on your status in the club.
Right, all I'm doing then is threading that through, and that's how you do your ribbon threading through there. Doesn't that look lovely with the little colour on there as well? And then I just thought I'd do a nice simple card. So I've got my one, this one's got gems on, look. I hadn't put any gems on that one, but you'll still get the idea. Well, it's still going to look fabulous, right? So I'm going to stick some regular tape down the middle. All right, some regular tape down there, and then I'm going to put some dotty tape. She says, where have I put my dotty tape pen? Here it is. I'm going to put my dotty tape pen just down the sides as well. So can you see, so that we don't get any tape on. This is why I need to keep cleaning every time we use this, because I'd get little bits of dotty tape through there, you see. So I've used the 6x6 pad to get the base there, Joe, and just taken that over. You can't see where I've joined it because I've stuck that over the top. And then all I've got is a nice little topper where I've stamped just a note from that lovely stamp set that we've got as well. And that's going to make a nice front piece. But I just wanted to show you how you do that technique with the ribbon threading, because I think it looks lovely. And bear in mind, as I know you've all either already got your aqua pens or you're going for your aqua pens today, there's no reason why every one of your coloured Centura Pearl could now be a different colour tint. I mean, look at that. We've done a lovely ombre from the orange through to the yellow. Looks fabulous, doesn't it?
It really is gorgeous. I love that. Make a lovely first baby card, a new baby card. I think loads of different ways you're going to be able to use them. And the great thing is about those smaller collections that make up that larger collection is they're all really versatile, super crafty bundles. So to get them all together on that amazing price is incredible. Also a great deal as well on the Aqua Markers. So busy on the Aqua Markers at the moment. $68.97 if you are in the UK, 89.85 if you're in the US, you're saving a quarter. Remember as well, what you can do is you can go back and watch the whole Aqua Marker Colour Me Happy show that myself and Sara did quite a few weeks back now. You can either go back onto our website and watch it. If you like to watch us on Facebook, on Crafters TV at the top, it automatically organises all of our shows into playlists, so you can watch like all the Colour Me Happy shows if you love those, or you could watch all the Creative Craving shows if you wanted to watch those, which is fantastic. Let me just recap exactly what you get included in this collection. Remember, you're only paying for 3 of these and we are sending you 4, which is fantastic. You've got the florals, the primaries, the nature and the essentials there in that bundle as well, which is fantastic. Now, if you're thinking, I just want to kind of dip my toe in a little bit, I don't know if I want to go all in at first, maybe you're fairly new to craft, so you don't have a lot of like other bits, you don't have a very deep stash, this would be a great one to go for. 2 ink pads which work beautifully, your Aqua Markers here. You've got that watercolour pad, and you've got the rubber stamp set, and also the primaries. Now the primaries, of course, great for mixing and making all of your own new colours as well. It's a really fantastic collection. £30 or $42, over a third off on that one. Or you're thinking, actually, do you know what? I love it. I'm going to get all the markers and I'm going to get everything I need to make amazing cards and projects. Then you need the Technique set as well. £20, $27 to get all of that there. You've got stencils and dies and embossing folders and stamps in there as well. Saving 40%, £20 instead of $34.95 or $27 instead of $45.83. Right. You've done how many demonstrations have you done already? You are whizzing. Right. I swear you get quicker and quicker as lockdown goes on, you know.
Well, you know, I think this might be number 7. What? So I did my lovely Mehndi card that I've sent over there for you. Then I did all my demos with the metallic markers, which, can we just have a look now, by the way, now this is dried. Can you just marvel at how fabulous the watercolour ones look and how these didn't move with the water at all? So those metallic markers we are absolutely loving. Still the most popular item on the show. Let me just tell you, at that price, you can't afford to miss it. We only do this deal on the metallic markers, I'll be really honest, once every month to 6 weeks if you're lucky. So it's almost 2 months since we did that metallic masterclass, I think. So if you've been waiting to get them till they came on the deal, today's the day they're on the deal. So get them metallic markers. So I did the metallic markers. Then we did, is that when we did my lovely butterfly TB card? Then I've also done my lovely one with the, look, I've just realised I never stuck that on the front of my card. Yeah, never mind.
Worry,
Still looks all right.
You can give it to someone else a card.
I was so fixated on showing you that. Right, and now I'm going to do, you know them double-sided dies that I said I'd saved for my own show? I've just knocked something off. I don't know what it was. Never mind. Oh, it was my card. Look, the front's fallen off my card. I'll just stand you back up there and we'll stick you on in a bit. There we go. Don't want anyone just tuning in wondering why I haven't made cards that I've then put on display. Right, so my double-sided dies. Remember what I said, there is 2 brand new dies that you have never seen before on Crafters TV. So it's the crocus one and the daffodil. And if I just show you each of them, you can see the dies come in multiple different parts and layer up together. So I've actually planned the daffodil one to show you. I love daffodils. So I've planned the daffodil one to demonstrate for you, but you get both of them for this and also the double-sided die plates. The double-sided die plates are in the bundle with the deal.
Well, they are for now, Sara, because just on the preview alone, a quarter of the stock went. Now, when the bundle goes, Simon would love it, Sara's husband, if you came back and bought it all individually when the bundle's gone. But get it now and get the best price. But a quarter's gone just on the first mention. Well,
that's because this is the only place you get, this is the only time we've featured it. Those of you who were in the auto-ship program in the US, you will have these dies now. Those of you in the UK or in Europe or who didn't get the auto-ship when this came out, this is your only chance to get them. And that stock that Joe's giving you a quarter of isn't just the stock for today's show, that is everything that we brought into the UK. So all hundreds and hundreds, literally a quarter of it is now gone, right? Now, I'm going to show you each of these. They are fabulous dies. You guys absolutely love. The double-sided dies are wonderful, but where they really come into their own are for the layered florals. So can you see, it looks a little bit weird. If you look at this part here, this is this part of the daffodil. So can you see, there's our large open area. So that's going to be in the lighter yellow. So if I just show you, I'm going to do that one in the very, very light yellow. And then this one is the detail part. And I'm going to put that one in the dark yellow so that we can layer them up, right? Then the green one, so here's this part here. You've got one side with the very fine bits, which I'm going to put in the lighter green. And then one with the more open bits, which I'm going to put in the darker green. So the die sandwiches between those two pieces. And then my interior bit, my middle bit in there, I'm just going to make sure I've got my tape off here. Can you see there's an open bit, which is going to be in the lighter orange. Oh, I'll get the nice textured side of the card. And then a detail piece, which is going to be in the darker orange of the two. So
Stephen
you
says,
sandwich
poor
the die.
Simon is getting some stick today.
He is an hard mind, isn't he?
He really
You
is.
guys don't have to go home to him. It's all right. He was on pickup duty he was on. My kids started back at school this week, so he's on pickup duty. So he'll be in a great mood when I get in because he'll have had an extra couple of hours with the kids. So we're all good tonight, guys. Don't worry. Right, I'm going to sandwich this next one in between those two pieces, right? And then we're going to get the green one in, and I'm going to sandwich the green one in between the two pieces of green. Those both sandwich in between the two sets of double-sided die plates. Now let me just tell you, if you'd been in the market for a new set of double-sided die plates, you might as well get this bundle, right? Because I tell you now, you're going to love the dies, so you might as well get the bundle if you're wanting to stock up on the double-sided die plates anyway. And what happens is, with you get your die sandwiched between your cardstock, sandwiched between your double-sided die plates, sandwiched between your outer plates. That's how the sandwiches work for your double-sided dies. And in one pass, we've created the whole daffodil.
You're getting, not only are you getting double-sided die plates for free, you're actually getting even bigger discount as well. So it's not, the deal is amazing. You're not even paying for the two double-sided dies, yet you're getting all of it included, which is amazing value for money. It is brand new to Crafters TV. A lot of you won't have seen this. I think that's why it's so busy at the moment. And again, this is one of those, I think you could really play around with the colour combos, couldn't you? So, you know, done in more autumnal colours, like your browns, your dark browns and dark greens, it would look totally different.
Totally. That's the beauty of these. Look how fabulous they look. And do you know, we did them wonderful card packs, Joe, which we always have available. If you go onto the website, where you've got those beautiful designs, which are going to give you all these colours. So if you're looking and thinking, oh, it's all right for her, she's got all those lovely colours, I don't have all those lovely colours, then you don't need to worry, because we've always got them card packs in. Now, can you see here, here's my outer pieces. What I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to send all of these through the Xyron, because how could you even imagine sticking this together with loads of fiddly little bits of glue, whereas with the Xyron you can do it in seconds.
Absolutely. Very busy. Don't forget as well, if you went for this bundle, this collection.
Oh, where is my Xyron? Have you got my Xyron?
I've lost my blue tip. Here it is, I found it. This is your free gift, of course, remember. So remember, if you're going for this bundle right here, as long as if you were a platinum member, you might have to pop something else in the UK as well. But most people will get this now added into their basket for free. Remember, $7.99 is what this would cost you individually.
Will you chuck your Xyron over, Joe?
Yeah, absolutely. Shall I better run it over. I don't trust myself. Sorry, half the stock, was it, of the free gift has sold out and gone. So you'll need to be quick for that if you want it. I'll tell you what, I have enough. If you watched the earlier show of today, I've really got my step count in today. I've run to that counter and back at least 5 times. That's it. I'm done. I'm done for the week, really. It's worth £7.99 or £9.95. What I wouldn't want you to do is have like £29 and 45 pence worth of product in your basket and not realise that you need to spend another £1. You're going to get that. Everyone will get it. And remember, a different free gift every single day as we go through this festive event. We're not even halfway through yet. This is day 5 of 14, and already there's a lot of chatter about our 3-hour mega Second Chance Sunday-a-thon a week on Sunday.
Oh,
I've heard people
life.
getting excited about it already, Sarah, in the building.
Well, it doesn't surprise me, Joe. Christmas has been a pretty awesome event so far, and we're not even through the first week, are we not? Can you see, I'm doing a little tip here, by the way. Have you noticed I've put my Xyroned pieces through the Gemini, right? So if you're wondering what is going on, what I've done is, you know, it says rub and peel. Well, I've basically just rubbed the whole thing in one go to save me having to rub and peel the individual pieces. So now when I peel this off the back, right, we've got no excess glue left anywhere. We've got the absolutely perfect little sticky bits. So let me show you what I mean. If I lift this off, this is going to perfectly stick down over this element here.
Wonderful. You get 2 of those Xyrons, by the way. 2 of the 3-inch Xyrons for £20 or $30. We really struggled to keep these in stock, so definitely worth grabbing them and stocking up on them whilst we have them right now. When I first started, we were out of stock of these for what felt like months, Sarah, at the beginning of this year.
Yep, that's pretty much been the case with them, Joe. And we haven't got a lot of them left. So if you've been waiting for them, please get them while we've got them, because they probably aren't going to last much longer. I think this is the last of our 3-inch ones. Right.
Getting very busy in the second hour. It always happens, doesn't it, with Cartload? As we move towards the end of the day, as you guys have decided what you want as well. I think what happens is as well with these Cartload shows, so many, because the deals are so great and because the prices are so low, it takes you a while to get your bag big enough to get the free shipping. I think that's what you all do. And then we get to this point of the show and then you all start checking out en masse together. And that is exactly what is happening right now. Now is a great chance to order. Remember, if you don't want to miss a demonstration or a deal, you never need that to happen. You can watch and shop at the same time over on our website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu. And remember, you'll be able to watch this back and follow these demonstrations once your product arrives, which is fantastic. Anything exciting happening for your weekend this week, Sarah?
For my weekend, I think there'll be a lot of sleeping. I'm
Really?
not going to lie. Yes.
Oh, it's been a big week, hasn't it?
The HSN through the night shows are starting to take its toll. I always get that a couple of days later. So yes, so I am quite looking forward to quite a bit of sleep. I'm not going to lie. And then now we're allowed to go. You're allowed to meet up with loved ones in the UK to go for socially distanced walks. So we're doing social distancing at my mum's allotment. So,
I'm allowed a support bubble now.
Hey?
I know, a support bubble means I'm allowed to join, as I'm someone that lives on my own, I'm allowed to integrate my bubble with one other person's, as long as they live on their own as well. So me and my friend Lee, who's I don't say that he's my best friend because I don't want him to get, too encouraged by it, but he is my best friend. We have an integrated bubble now, so he can come and stay with me and I can go and stay with him. How lovely is that?
Oh, awesome. So what's happening this weekend? Are you going to him or is he coming to you?
I'm going to Manchester this weekend because I'm house hunting there at the moment, so it makes sense. I'm going to stay with him. And there's a house that's come up in the same building as his flat, so I'd live literally like underneath him and 2 doors along. How amazing would that be?
Oh, that sounds like lots of fun.
It certainly will be.
Are we loving the daffodil there, by the way, Joe?
Beautiful,
Absolutely
beautiful.
Well, look what I've done just to make a nice, quick and easy card, okay? You know them lovely embossing folders that we had, right? So I've taken one of those embossing folders, this one here, right? And I have embossed that twice through the lovely piece of Centura Pearl. But I've actually debossed it. That's the emboss. I quite liked the deboss version. And for some reason I just like the deboss version best when I did a practice run.
I often think that sometimes when crafters make a mistake, they go, "Oh, I've done it the wrong way around." I'm like, "Oh, I think that's great. I really do." Don't forget about that glue bundle on the show as well. Remember?
I was just going to say the same thing, Joe.
I think we're in tune. I think that's what it is. The tacky glue, you've got the 3D glue gel, and then you get the all-purpose for free, $9.98, $14.44. Nothing to stop you buying there with those ones as well.
Well, we don't have the glues on offer very much, do we not, Joe? So we tend to find it's generally the Cartload shows if we ever have an offer on glues. So you always go a little bit mental for the glues. When we
I can't believe we've got so many great offers on them, considering they've been out of stock for so long. Again, the tacky glue was out of stock for so long.
And it's going to be out of stock again because if you hear how much of our stock we've sold through, and we are no further up the list for are getting more glue than any other company. So it's a little bit like toilet rolls and flour. There's like a national shortage of all of the glues, not because there's been huge demand for glue, but the bottles that they come in is being used for hand sanitizer as well. So they haven't been able to make as much glue as we would like, which is why we were out of stock for so long, and why we will be again out of stock for so long. So if you want to stock up on the glue, don't say that I didn't tell you about it, right? So here we go. So I've got my lovely daffodil here. So I've got that
Sarah, just a thought, I mean, it might not work as well. Could you, like, heat emboss that, but heat emboss it, like, all over?
You could just cover it in.
So how would you cover it?
So I would just get my Versamark embossing embossing ink pad, or our embossing ink pad. Just splodge it on. Pour on the clear embossing. Do you want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Yes, go on. Right.
I just think it's going to look so gorgeous if it's heat embossed as well. It'll be gorgeous. Robin says that me and my friend Lee are bubble buddies. How fun! That sounds like toddlers that like go out and play bubbles together, doesn't it? Like out the front of their house.
Bubble buddies.
I really love it. Deborah's saying she's going to sleep and rest this weekend also because it's been a very busy crafty week. What are you guys up to your weekend? Let me know. I will of course still be joining you as well on Saturday. I'll find some time to come back here and do some shows, don't you worry about that. And on Sunday maybe as well, so I'll be doing a bit of back and forth over the weekend for you. The double-sided die is getting very busy now. Well over a quarter of the stock here has sold out and gone. £37, $46. Remember, you're going to get that free gift included too, which is fantastic. I want everyone that shops in this show to get the free gift. I don't want anyone to miss out on it. 6-0 now, I'm hearing 60% of the free gift has gone, and it's not like we just had like, you know, half a dozen of these laying around at the back. We had hundreds and hundreds of our free gift every single day, and already 60% of it has now sold out and gone. So be quick if you want that.
Joe, I hate to use the words, you were so right. This looks absolutely brilliant. Do you know what would look even more brilliant, Joe?
What?
If I go and dip it in again, do a double dip.
Double dip in it.
Right, I'm going to get this ready, get it nice and hot. And
Susan's asking, do you want to trade toilet rolls for glue? I'm not sure that's a fair trade, but yeah, no, I don't think so, Susan. Sorry. Is there a trick? Zena's asking. This is a good one. Actually, is there a trick to get the 3D glue gel in the syringe?
Yes, I can show you that as well if you want.
Amazing. This is turning into a Creative Craving show at the moment.
Oh, hey. I'm loving it, Joe. Right, there is my level 2, and should we go for a triple dip? Let's triple enamel it. Yeah, so we're triple dipping now on the embossing powder.
I didn't even realise you could put 2 layers of emboss on.
Yeah.
So.
How fabulous. So that's if you want that lovely glazed effect over the top. And then people will wonder how on earth you did that. Right. So I've got that. I've got that quite wet and running out. Right, that's got very enamelled.
It does. It looks like enamelled or like a sort of resin or something almost, doesn't it? It's really amazing. Check that out.
Oh, right. I'm trying.
Is
not
it
to
hot?
Get, no, it's not hot. I'm not burning myself. Don't worry. But I'm trying to look at that glazed enamel look. Absolutely
like
loving
lamp.
that. Yes. Oh, Joe, what a good idea. Do you know? Proper Mr. Crafter extraordinaire you sometimes, aren't you?
Well, all the talking, none of the walking, maybe. Like I could maybe talk a good talk. I'm not sure. You wouldn't want to let me anywhere near a glue gun or your heat tool. Absolutely not.
Right.
I'd probably.
You wanted the tip for the loading up the.
I do.
Call out. There you go.
I just need to put something to bed as well. I know it's been asked quite a few times.
Go on.
I am not leaving Crafters TV. When I move to Manchester, I'll still be here. A few people in the comments are like, oh, please don't leave. I'm not leaving. I'll just be spending like a few days in the week here, be here with you in the week, and then at the weekend, maybe I'll be able to go home and have some time at home in Manchester. So I'll still be here all the time, don't you worry.
It's only a couple of hours away. It's not like in America where it's a different state.
No.
Yeah, you could literally drive up on the morning. So
absolutely. And my friends who live in Australia, they're like as well, oh yeah, it's not far. It's like a 6-hour drive away. I can't ever quite get my head around that. No, it's really close, don't you worry.
Oh, that's good that everybody's worried.
It is
don't
really
worry.
good.
We definitely wouldn't let that happen. So no chance. Right. Oh, this feels like a proper enamelled daffodil now, Joe. I'm loving the enamelling. So look at this. So we've got our enamelled daffodil to go on the front there. And then I've just got it's got a little sentiment here of miss you. And I think that's just going to go really nicely in the bottom there. Look at that lovely daffodil. Nice and simple card, but that beautiful enamelling looks absolutely outstanding.
Gwen says hi. She's just checking. You know Gwen who sends us macadamia chocolate from Hawaii?
I haven't had mine
It's
yet.
on its way. Don't worry, it's
All
not
right,
arrived yet.
I was worried it had arrived and I hadn't...
I literally saw Sarah's face drop and her bottom lip started. I could see it starting to quiver slightly. Don't worry, it's not here, the macadamia chocolate yet.
Well, I'm just very conscious that when you talked about it,
Leanne said you couldn't have any.
Leanne said we shouldn't tell Sarah, and I was watching.
And don't worry, it's not coming yet. She says she's just checking in, just letting us know she's all right. She's been doing a lot of work in the garden, which is quite strenuous, and then she's been taking a lot of naps. So she's still watching, she's just not watching us live. She's just wanting to let us know. So we're glad that you're doing well, Gwen. We do love it when you check in with us. Good question from Susan. Joe, if you were to demonstrate a Crafter's Companion product, which would it be? Oh, I don't know. That is a really good one. If it had to be a Crafter's Companion branded product, I'll have to come back to you, I'm afraid. With that, I'm not too sure. What a great question. Love the embossing, says Fran, and hello from Florida. She sent lots of orange emojis. They have lovely oranges there. Right, I need to recap the dies that Sara just used. Those beautiful double-sided ones that you've got there. 40% of a big stock has gone. There are a lot of them. I can't find them because Sara's got them. I've just realised she's just demonstrated them.
I'll do the
right, I'm coming,
over.
don't you worry. Oh, thank you. I love that our director Daniel is like, no, don't both go. So here you've got our double-sided dies. Now 40% has gone. 40% is people that have checked out and have got it winging its way to them. So what you've got here is you've got the daffodil. Love that enamel daffodil that was just done. You've also then got the crocus too, and a great chance to get the double-sided plates. These are $12.99 on their own in the UK, and they are Gemini Junior, which is amazing. So it means they can go through your big Gemini as well if you want them to. Right, if you're in the UK, this will be your only chance to get hold of this die just here, because this was exclusively available in the US for quite a long time. Now you guys can grab it, but it's the first time you've seen it on Crafters TV. It's very busy, and if you want it, it's not available individually. It is only available in this bundle. £20.50 or $30 here is your price. So you've got that one, and then what you've also got as well is you've got the heart to hearts here as well, which is fantastic. So you've got £20.50 or $30 to get both of those. And what I love about this one as well, I saw someone had done this and turned it this way, and then had put two back to back, side by side, and laced it, and it looked like a corset. It looked amazing, that one. So you get both of those, £20.50 or $30, which is great value for money. Oh, the Cartload glue. Now you can get the chunky glue, as our Debbie calls it, the 3D glue gel, and the tacky glue. Pay for those two, which, I mean, it's great just to have them in stock, and we'll then give you a Cartload all-purpose glue included for free, gratis. What's free in French? Anyone know?
Gratuit.
What Sara said. Yeah, £9.98. $14.44. Gratuit. You sound like Charlie when you say that.
Do you know, my French teacher said to me, I am the most Geordie French person she's ever met in her life. Geordie is what they call us people from up north in England, you see.
Fantastic. Right, if you want to go for this next collection, the Creator card, again, you won't have seen this, brand new to us here at Crafters Companion. You get 3 dies included in this. You've got the Creator card, you've got the Decor, the Mehndi, and the Lace collection is what you've got in here. Half the stock has gone. Is that like checked out and gone? Or that's, yeah, so that's people that have actually gone through the checkout, got their free gift as well, don't forget, because I've put a couple other bits in their basket. A lot of you with this right now in unchecked baskets as well. Very busy as we get towards the end of this Cartload show.
Can I have your paper?
What one do you want? This one?
Yeah, just I'll have the whole pack.
Do you want the whole pack?
Yeah, whole pack.
There you go.
Yeah, awesome, thank you.
I thought I'd done something wrong. It's like she'd come just like presented herself She just Sarah stood just sort of just there. It's like sometimes if I've been misbehaved and she comes and stands next to my desk to tell me off for, giving the products away too cheap or something. So I thought I'd done something wrong. She just wanted my paper. That's all. Laura says, Joe, you'd probably have to use the rose gold collection. I think you might be right. I think if I had to go for one thing, I do love that rose gold. That shiny rose gold mirror board is just, it's just something else. It really, really is. Right, I'm going to hand you out. Are you ready over there, Sarah? Do you want to show us more of these amazing brand new dies?
Well, yes, I'm terrified that's it. I was thinking, I'll do a bit today and then they're back on again next week and then they'll be back where it sounds like they might not make it past today's Cartload. So, for those of you that missed them earlier, okay, the 3 dies in this set are the Majestic Mehndi, which is the one that I did this absolutely gorgeous card with, where it's got the acetate on the front, right? Then you've also got the Moroccan lace, which is the one I'm going to use next. And then you've also got the Decadent Decor, and you can see they all connect in a different way. So I've just opened up there the Moroccan lace. What I'm going to do, Joe, is I love this like ivory in here. So I'm going to get a piece of the ivory and I'm going to do a board front, acetate front card. So let's have a look at this. We're going to lift this off and this connects in a different way. So this, if we just have a look on here, so if I just pull this down, can you see? This is 5.5 inches wide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my cardstock to 6 inches wide, because if it's 6 inches wide, I know it's going to be perfect. In fact, you know what? We can probably cut to 5.5 inches wide. And it'll cut in, maybe it's 5 3/4. There
We've got a shout out for one of our customer service superstars from Gwen in Hawaii.
Go on, yes.
And no surprise, she came through, had a chat with Sharon Simpson. She got through to, and she is customer service superstar, the legend that is Sharon Simpson.
Sharon
thanks
is
for her
a
excellent customer service skills and all her help with 2 of my orders and my Precious Moments order. Extremely professional and explained everything in great detail. Please recognise her for satisfaction guaranteed.
Let me tell you, so Sharon has worked for me for over 13 years. Sharon was my 2nd ever employee, after Camilla, who also still works here. So 220 staff later, and we still have our wonderful Sharon. Yep. We have some fabulous staff here. I'm just pleased that you guys get to interact with them.
Oh, so lovely. Sophie says, can we buy these individually? No, you cannot, Sophie. You can only get these. Sorry, was that a bit firm?
No, Sophie, no.
I do my best. If it was up to me, I'd let you get them individually. Just saying. But no, they're only available in the collection. But the thing is, if you got them individually, they'd be $19.99. No, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong one. They still aren't available individually, but you're buying 2 and we're giving you 1 free of charge. So, I mean, if you'd buy 1 for $12.99, spend another $12.99, you get an extra 2. So it makes sense as to why I think they wanted to bundle these together in one kit so everyone gets the best value. Because the problem is, if someone comes in and buys 4 or 5 of one of them, it means then we can't give that great value to everyone because we've only got a certain amount of a few of them left. Does that make sense? That was a really bad explanation.
It was a really bad
Sharon
explanation.
Simpson, she'll explain it much more eloquently than that, I can assure you.
Right, let's have a look. I'm going to say, do you know what, Joe, if I try and line this up again, I'm going to have to tape it, right? So I'm doing it and I'm going to tape it down so that I can do the embossing. I was going to try and cut the step out of the embossing, but it's not going to look as good. And do I want to disconnect this? I think I might actually. I think I might show you something else quite nice and quite clever. So
if I put rogue again?
Yeah,
that's like
I am.
The third time
I'm just making up. Yep, just making it up as we go. So look at this. I'm going to pop this on the end here, right? So I'm going to pop this on there, stick this on. So if we're doing that, I'm now going to need to cut it again, aren't I? Right. So we'll just send it through and cut it again, so I can cut the end off, and then I will emboss it. You'll see what I'm doing in a bit. I promise. You'll
Fantastic.
see it all come together.
Apparently Sophie Anderson is another customer service superstar. She rocks as well.
Lovely. Sophie's lovely. She hasn't been with us very long, Sophie. She's such a lovely lass, isn't she?
Also, Barbie says, since we're doing shout-outs, I have to give a shout-out to my CC concierge, in inverted comments, Sophie. She has helped me so much. I love her.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, I tell you what, we're feeling a bit of love. The customer services girls are going to be loving this today, aren't they?
Absolutely. I hope they've got us on.
Actually, we say the customer service girls, they've got a boy helper in there as well at the moment because we're so busy. So Shay's in there helping them at the moment as well. So if anyone's spoken to Shay, you'll have to let us know how little Shay got on. I say little because he's doing an apprenticeship with us. He's just
well, it's a bit, because obviously the lockdown and everything, not everyone could get into work. It's kind of all hands to the pump here at Crafters Companion at the minute. People that worked on the web team and now in the web packing team in the warehouse, and people that were on product development are upstairs in customer services, and we're all over the place. You're going to try and unpick us all when it's all over. It's going to be a nightmare.
I'm sure we will manage. Right, let's have a look. So that is cut out absolutely beautifully. All right, we're going to pop all these out, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same. I can pop all these out in a second, Joe. I'm now going to take the die and cut out the other half. So can you see, this is going to now cut, here we go, the other half on here. And then I'm going to pop that on there and just tape that down too, so it stays connected. And you will see how the two halves perfectly connect together. Yeah.
I don't know where this is going at all.
You've got no idea where this is
going. Are you going to do
it
like a gatefold card?
No. I'm not. I'm going to do it as I did say at the top. I'm going to do an acetate board front. Come on,
acetate
Joe.
board front. I do just feel like sometimes my life is one big long demonstration. There's so many I can't keep. It's hard to keep up with which one's which. The great thing is if you're watching these shows at home, you can watch them back, you can pause them, you can rewind them, you can fast forward them, and you can make sure that you nail it and don't forget what kind of project your boss is doing. I love that
That's what happens when you try and do two things at once.
Do you want me to? I'll get it for you. I'll go round.
Hang on. This is. Daniel's going to have a fit because you're going to walk past the front of the camera.
Hang on.
Oh, you could have at least waited till he cut to the overhead, Joe. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to then go onto the. I'm going to put my embossing mat, my top plate on, send this through. Right, they are really, really intricate dies. So just keep in mind that you might want to send these through a couple of times to get that cut absolutely perfect, or just add the metal shim. So let's have a look. Has this one cut nicely? Yeah, I think it should have done.
Well, it turns out that Sophie's everyone's best friend according to these comments. Honestly, Sophie has been so incredibly helpful and kind. Yes, I've got Sophie saved as my contact, says Alejandra. She is great. I think she's been giving a direct dial out by the looks of it, which I absolutely salute. Sophie says, apprenticeships at Crafters Companion? Yes, please. Robin from Maryland says, sign me up. I'll come over and do an apprenticeship as well. Robin also wants us to open a store in Maryland so she can be the manager as well.
Right.
She's still banging that drum very, very hard. Big commercial boss Laura is in my ear. What do you think to the prospect of that, Laura?
You got a very woolly. We will look into it.
We'll look into it, is what Big Boss Laura says. So people keep asking me if I'm drinking at lunchtime at the moment. I don't know why. Susan says, Joe, did you enjoy a sip or two of Prosecco at lunch? No, I did not. I have to drive home from the studio, and plus I'm at work, so actually I cannot drink. Period, because I am working.
Although he's already started planning the Prosecco drinking on with the craft house, which we should just rename House Party, I think, on Friday with Craig.
I love that you've called it something for so long now. You're considering just renaming it so you can get it right, so you don't have to change it back to what it actually was.
Well, you know.
I see you.
Right, let's have a look. I think I've got all my bits and pieces popped out of here, right? And we've just done a little bit. I loved how you just managed to get on the close-up as I did my tear there. Bear in mind, we are live on TV, guys, trying to do. This is not even a demonstration I'd planned to do. This is just because we're so panicked about this selling out.
You know, your yellow Aqua Marker, you just colour it back in again. It'll be fine.
Right, look at that. I'm putting the score line in. That was one little mark after the 3, so I'm going to go one little mark after the 4, and then we'll cut this out. Right, all will become clear. Let's have a look. Want some decent scissors here. All will become clear in just a second. You won't see it though, don't worry.
Now remember, in here, what you're getting is, of course, if you're getting 3 of those brand new, is it tessellating? Have I made that
tessellating.
up?
No, you got that right.
Die. So you're going to get in here, you're going to get the decadent decor. You're going to get the majestic Mehndi and the Moroccan lace. They are the three that you are getting in there as well, which is fantastic.
See how that connects together?
Sorry?
See now that connects together?
Oh, yes.
Right, so that's if you wanted to go bigger, you could connect that whole thing together and one big, create a card cutting die. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep mine as two separate ones. I've got some acetate here and I'm going to cut a piece of acetate. We said this was 5 3/4 inches, didn't we? So I'm going to go to 5 3/4. And then we can stick the whole thing on. If you can watch what I'm doing, you'll be absolutely fine. You don't kind of need me to explain it.
Barbie says
it'll all make sense.
People think that I've had a drink because I'm quite bubbly after lunch. That makes me sound like I'm miserable in the mornings. I hope that's not the case. Bubbly after lunch, miserable in the mornings.
I can't be caught with this.
Still loads of love for all of the customer service team as well. They are the elite, says Anna Marie. Always got great service. I want to give a shout out to Michelle, who used to work in customer service. She was the best.
Well, you know where Michelle is now. Michelle works on Crafters TV and puts the Crafters TV shows together. So just because she's not on customer service doesn't mean she's gone anywhere.
Oh, it's that Michelle.
It's that Michelle, yes. I thought you wouldn't know that, you see, so I thought I'd let you know.
She also goes on to say, Crafters Companion should give tutorials on customer service to, in inverted commas, other companies. Fair enough. I'm glad you're that happy. Barbie says, Joe, did you sort out the triangle tri-blend swatch sheet to make it up on the website? Yeah, I have asked someone. The wheels are in motion. I'll let you know as soon as we can get it put up on the website. So the ones that I checked again the other day, the ones that you download with the colour already on are there, but if you want to colour your own in, they're not there. But I mentioned it to Simon at the printer the other day, so I'll follow it up with him and see what he says. Simon, for those of you who don't know, he's the head of Spectrum Noir here at Crafters Companion.
We have a few Simons, so that's not Simon, my husband Simon.
Not your Simon, another
the
Simon.
Other Simon.
We've got a lot of Simons.
We do have a lot of Simons.
How many do we have in total, do you know?
We've only got 2 now, actually.
I thought we had more than 2.
We used to have 3. And now we've got 2.
We've got occasional producer Simon who sometimes joins us.
Yep,
there you
absolutely.
go.
Right, let's have a look. So I'm going to score this in half. This is all coming together now, Joe. I'm going to score this in half, and half of this would be 5 7/8 of an inch. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Or would it be just before 5? Hang on, that's 12. Yeah.
I love the silence. As me, I'm trying to think of actually
Thanks
I'm going to be able to logically
Joe.
give you the
That's
answer.
really
I'm so
helpful,
sorry.
thank you.
I
Yes,
think
right,
I've
that
worked
was
out
it.
why we're so giddy, you know. It's the cheesecake. What else could it be? This is a sugar crash that you're witnessing right now. I think that's what it is.
Thanks, Joe. Love it. Right, let's have a look. And then do we need another sheet? Yeah, or do we want the orange? The orange works well as well, doesn't it? Right, let's do the orange, and let's have a little bit of and then a little bit of the pink on there as well. Orange matted and laid with the pink. And then we're going to emboss some of these as well and put them behind, because we've got that embossing, what's it, embossing? Folders.
Folders, yes,
embossing
indeed.
Folders is what we have, Joe.
That's
yes.
exactly what we've got. Yes,
Yes.
10 points. 10 points to Gryffindor. $5.99 or $9.99 for the cardstock. Remember, it's on a buy more, save more. So you can buy 1 for $5.99 or 2 for £10, or 1 for $9.99 or 2 for $16 if you want to, which is absolutely fantastic. Joe, when will the Furry Friend stamps be available in the UK? To which I say, Sara, when will the Furry Friend stamps be available in the UK? I can't think which ones it is, can you?
Are these the ones that were just on HSN this week that you're asking about?
Which ones though? I can't think.
Are they the cute characters? They're not furry. I mean, there was some furry ones, but are those the ones that you're after?
I think that's the ones, yes. They will be launched absolutely soon. I'll tell you what else.
They are launching right here on Crafters TV. I believe it is the week after next.
Oh, is it?
Week.
Straight up to Christmas?
It's not very long. It's not very long.
You know, we launched, it's the 23rd of June, I do believe. This is what happens when you've got Big Bosh commercial Laura in your ear, see. She can tell you these things.
She just
straight
knows
away.
these things.
What I would also say is, you know, we launched the Quirky Sentiments here on Crafters TV this week, like world launch, nowhere had them. Hadn't seen them on HSN, hadn't seen them on Create and Craft. I can tell you, we've got at least one more world exclusive Christmas launch coming your way next week as well, as we move into the second week. Oh, I nearly fell over. As we move into the second week of that. That was so graceful, wasn't it? As we move into the second week of our festive event. Remember, a free gift every single day. Today's is the charming blue tit outline die. However, 3/4 of the stock of this has gone. So who knows whether the charming blue tit will last the day. I'm not sure it will. There will be another brand new free gift coming up tomorrow. Also, talking of exciting things happening next week, there's going to be another man in the studio. John Scott is back.
I wondered where you were going with that now. I was a little bit nervous for a while.
But yes, John Scott's back, isn't he, Sarah?
He is indeed.
If it was like a chart hit, it would be a mashup because it's John Scott's Sewing World versus Softer Side. The two are going to be mashed up into one. So you'll have 2 hours of John Scott's Sewing World first, which is amazing. You guys absolutely love that. Then straight into 2 hours of Softer Side. John will be here with whoever's presenting it that day. So is it you on Tuesday, Sarah?
Absolutely. Someone's got to keep John in check.
Absolutely. Just for at least the first week. But then maybe it'll be Leanne, maybe Bernie will be here. Who knows?
Me again.
So it'll be you again?
Yep, he needs a lot of keeping in check. I'm keeping an eye on him.
Fair enough. I'll let you tell him that when he comes back. Is the stickerway available on the CC website? I'm not sure if it's available on the US website, is it, Sarah? Is it just a UK one that would have it?
I think, yeah.
We will double check for you.
I think that might be the case.
All of our spray adhesives, though, generally, if you're in the US, you can't get them on our website. Try the HSM website, because a lot of them are listed on the HSM website instead, just to do with shipping regulations and boring things that I don't understand. The embossing folders are on your screen. You can get 6 of them. Do you want me to
I'm loving them? Honestly, I think that embossing folder deal might be one of my favourite deals on the whole show, Joe, in terms of stupid, redonkulous value for money.
It is redonkadonk crazy value, that one. You've got Regency Floral, Botanical Swirls, Butterfly Paradise, Decorative Lace, Geometric Diamonds, and the Queen of Hearts. All 6 of them for £14. That means they are £2.33 each, which is unbelievable.
And I've just done that lovely heart one, and I have connected them all up together and gone multiple times along the base of the Centura Pearl. So that card pack, which is really silly value for money, the one that's two for £10 or $16, right? That one there, let me just tell you, that is what I've just used, and the designs in it are absolutely gorgeous. And I've just used the cardstock to do the base card, and then you've got the paper to do the embossing. So you don't need anything too fancy on there. And you've got 100 sheets of it. 100 sheets of it. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to pop this round. Now can you understand what I was doing, Joe? Because I've just wrapped that around. And then all that needs really is a really nice sentiment in the middle. I just haven't got any sentiment ready. But I think it just shows it quite nicely, doesn't it? With a little bit of a bow front. It's
really gorgeous, that. I love what you've done there with that. Now, I don't want to say, I don't know if I should say or not, because I think I might have made it up in my head. Maybe I was. Did I have a dream that we were doing something regarding Collal glue for US customers, or have I made that up?
What do you mean?
Well, did I imagine that you could buy it in the US, or can you buy it in the US, or can't you? Or did I imagine you'd be able to buy it at HSN soon, and we were going to take it to HSN?
Oh no, that is ringing a bell, Joe.
Was it ringing a bell? I was thinking I'd made it up for a moment, but I'm sure we'd had a discussion about it. I can't remember.
I think we did. I mean, I should remember this sort of stuff, really, shouldn't I?
Well, I should as well. I mean, I'm here every day. I should have my finger on the pulse with it. This is my pulse, by the way. It's my finger on the pulse, mate. I'm very, very busy. A lot of you talking about the extender plate. Barbie's asking again about the extender plate for the foil machine. I'm not sure, Barbie. I will ask the question in the office tomorrow. But my advice, as always, is when something is sold out, pop across to the website, pop your email address underneath the product. You'll get an email the moment it comes back into stock. I love that lemon colour that you've got there as well. It really is gorgeous.
It's lovely, isn't it? I've just stuck it onto the base card, and and come on, we did that from scratch, and I want you to see just how lovely and intricate those designs are. If I had a bit more time, what I would do is sit and colour in between all of these, or paper piece them all in there. They would be fabulous. And that is just a completely different look to this one I did here, which is with the other set. Aren't they lovely? But they're very, very ornate and different.
They're really, really gorgeous. They might be lovely to spritz through as a stencil as well. It'd be another great way of using them. And saying, I don't know what you're on about, Joe. None of us have got any problem getting any of the glues here in the UK. So there you go. So maybe I'm creating a problem that doesn't exist, obviously.
That might be someone who's been asking about getting it on HSN.
Maybe.
I think you're right in what you're thinking there, Joe. The whole thing's starting to ring a bell.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone. I was questioning my own sanity there for a moment. Right, I think we need to have a bit of a recap and a catch-up. Now, if you want to go for the 3 dyes that you've just seen that Sara was using a moment ago there, it's the Decadent Decor, the Majestic Mehndi, and also the Moroccan Lace. They should be $12.99 or $17.95 individually. However, you're buying 2, you get 1 free. $25.98 in the UK, $35.90 in the US. $35.90 means hello free gift. As well. Now, I need to remind you of a couple of the Tiffany items. Now, I've got Karen here with me. My mum's called Karen as well. I've forgotten. Do you know what I've forgotten? I've forgotten the paper. You get the free paper pad. Now, this one is Karen. It's a Karen bag, but it's the Crazy for Card Making collection. And the great thing is with this is that it's the only way to currently get hold of the Karen buddy bag at the moment. The buddy bags, all designed, of course, to go into the lowest tote, which is amazing because you've got that clear lowest tote. You can pull them out. Oh, do you know what? If you didn't see Friday's Craft House show, it's worth going back to just to watch, to have the guided tour around Tiffany's craft room, because honestly, that you're leveling up with the organisation. So here's Karen. So Karen is the crazy cart for card making, because what it has inside is it has all of these little wallets which you can fill. Now it's perfect for if you love going for, you know, like paper collections from Hunky Dory that we bring to you, and all of those other ones where you get the pre-die cut topper sheets, but they all tend to fall out and you lose bits. Pop them in here and label them all up. You've got these here as well. Now these are fantastic. These are sort of sticky for your dies. So you peel this back, you pop your die in, and then you cover it back over and it keeps it safe. You know, like old style photo albums where you used to put the photo in and then cover it back over the film? It's like that kind of same sort of sticky technology. So fantastic for that. And you can just get loads in here. I love the fact that it's got like a bowed top as well, so it means you'll be able to get absolutely loads in there. Would be great, especially if you make cards to sell, you want to have them all organised. Like you could have one of these with all your Christmas cards in, another one with all your birthday cards, another with all your anniversary cards. Especially as well if you've got them numbered, you could have like birthday cards in here, and you could have like a tab for 18, another for 21, a tab for 30, one for 40, one for 50. Keep it all nice and organised. You could really get super organised with this. So that is your crazy for card making. Couple of bits that you could go for with that as well. We've got the magnetic sheets as well that will go into there too if you want to grab those. They're available on the show. You've got the stamp wallets available that could go in there as well. Here are the magnetic sheets, £12.50 or $17.50. They are fantastic. Do you think, so yeah, no, I'm going to leave that. £12.50 or $17.50. You know, you start off down a road of a line of inquiry and you realise you're digging yourself a big hole, and it's best just to back it up. So sometimes you just have to admit these things. What can I say? The stamp pockets, they're available. They'll go into Karen as well. Very capacious is Karen. So grab these too. You got 5 there. These are all tabbed again, so you could mark these up with occasions or milestones, birthday, if you want to. Right, I want to come back and show you Leanne. Now Leanne's a bit different because all of these buddy bags, they all kind of fold flat. But the great thing is about Karen, no, this is Leanne. The great thing about Leanne is she's very sturdy, our Leanne. Got a sturdy bottom, very sturdy bottom.
She
and
has
sturdy sides as well. Not our Leanne, of course, this Leanne.
Well, of course, that Leanne's spelt with an E.
But the other great thing, she's got Velcro side flaps, Leanne, as well, which is fantastic, as well as that big front flap. And what that means is you can use this as a paper towel holder, which is fantastic. But also, you can just put all the things in here that really you can't put anywhere else. And these are great for just regular organisation, as well as a whole host of other things. Also, in with this, what you'll get for £20 or $33, we're going to give you extra goodies. You're going to get a ruler, you're going to get some scissors, and you're also going to get some blending tools there as well. Right. We're really worried because we don't have enough of today's free gift left for everyone, because the Charming Blue Tip is limited stock. We had hundreds of these. However, we're down to the last 10% of them, and we're fast approaching that situation where more of you got these in your basket, more of you have got qualifying baskets than we actually have free gifts available. If you want the free gift, if you're just kind of like milling around a little bit now, if you're loitering on the website, you're not shopping with intent, you're just sort of loitering around, taking it easy, now's the time that you need to move towards the checkout. If you want the free gift, if you're not bothered about getting the free gift, take your time. But for me, $7.99 or $9.95, I'd want to get that free gift included. It's a beautiful outline die as well. Now, I know we're going to go back to what has been, Sara, and continues to be, and I think if we'd have had to have a bet on it, you'd have placed money, but it is our metallic markers. Why do people love these so much? Continually, whenever we bring them, it's time and time again.
Well, how often do we say you can get the whole set of something for under £24, $34? Never, ever, but you can with the metallic markers. Now, I'm going to assume that all of you who are watching us already saw the introductory part at the start, where we went through what the colours were, we talked about the fact that they've got the, let me just show you here, that you've got that they are waterproof, not waterproof, you are going to be able, they are waterproof in a way, you're going to be able to paint with them, but then you're also going to be able to draw, and then when you wet over them, they're not going to move. I'm going to take that on another level. So what I've got is here, I've just got some of our pigment ink pads because I'm going to stamp and emboss. So I'm going to pop a little bit of the green down on the side here, Joe. Let's have a look. And I'm just trying to do I'm trying to kind of get it all together. Can you see? So I'm doing the green down there, and then the pink on my actual magnolia heads. Now, this magnolia stamp is in that collection, and can I just tell you, it is one of my all-time favourite stamps we have ever done in the company. This is one that when this is discontinued, oh man, I should have had my stamping mat, and then I could have stamped it perfectly.
Needed some cushion for the cushion.
Need some cushion
which is
for the
what that
cushion.
stamping mat does. I think the stamping mat's out of stock at the moment, but I'd definitely go and pop your email address in over on the website, because when it comes back, it is a game changer when it comes to your stamping, that one.
Means you get it perfect, right? So the magnolia, it's not available to buy individually because technically it has been discontinued.
It's so hot off the press, we don't even have a bag for it.
I know, I've had them make some more because I love demonstrating with it so much. Right, now I have a perfect stamped image with that magnolia. I'm going to put my clear embossing powder on because it's lovely to emboss with when you do this. So if I just take all this off, right, and then I'm going to use the heat gun to just heat over that. Now, we do have the opaque pigment inks on the show if you are wanting to get some of the opaque pigments. These are fabulous. I'm using them to emboss with because I'm now going to do a little bit of watercolouring with those metallic markers with the pigment ink pads.
A 13-piece collection of those opaque ink pads are on your screen, £50 or $60. Is there a 29-piece as well, or have I made that up? There is a 29-piece. I am not talking nonsense. £100 gets you a super comprehensive bundle. £100, $140.
I just want you to appreciate how gorgeous that stamp is, and I'm going to remind you again, you cannot buy it individually, you can only get it in this bundle.
Is Magnolia the name of the flower?
Yes.
Okay.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Really lovely.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of copper. So I'm going to take a little bit of copper down here. And then I'm also going to have a little bit of that lovely deep pink quartz. And I'm going to come in with my, not my wet brush, just a little bit damp brush. Pick up this and you see I can watercolour over. Oh my life, this is absolutely gorgeous, Joe. This is so easy to work with. How beautiful is this? Using that lovely watercolour. Now, I only had the super sized brush to work with here, Joe, so you'll have to excuse me. But I wanted to have that clear embossed piece over the back so that you can see it resist. I mean, look at that there. That magnolia is absolutely off the chart gorgeous. One of my favourites. One of my favourite stamps that we've ever brought you.
And these markers are just so versatile, aren't they? I know we say that a lot about lots of colouring mediums that we bring to you, but as Sara rightly said, if you wanted to make a relatively small investment to get a whole collection of something that you can do so many different techniques with, then this is them, because they go on so many different things. You can use them with so many other products as well. So they're amazing. Really, I think if you're going to treat yourself to something today, well, most of you are. They are the busiest item on the show today. We are getting really worried about the free gift. I know I keep saying it. Anne's got 2 charming blue tits now, is what she just told me in the Facebook comments, because she already ordered it and she's now got another one coming her way as well. That's Anne, our mate Anne in Connecticut. So congratulations, you got a pair, Anne.
Well, there's probably going to be someone begging you for one of those, Anne, isn't there? So
maybe we could do like a sort of an amnesty is the wrong word. What's it called when you a fan exchange, like a swap shop? Yeah, maybe that's what we need to do, so you can swap things that you can't get anymore.
Look at that. Now, I know I've just done that super quick, but how fabulous does that look? Watercoloured with those pens. So we've actually done watercolouring with the metallic pens, but those are the same pens that we then did onto glass. And they're the same pens I'm going to come in now and just cheekily squeeze in another tiny little technique here with, right? Here's one of my stencils. Oh, we want to spray it, so I'm going to bring in my spray booth and give it a little bit of a spray with the stick and spray. So if I've got a bit of stick and spray starting to run out. We'll be back in raiding the shop for some more, Joe. We've raided the shop a lot recently, haven't we? Yes, there's a lot of product we've stolen out of that shop while our shop's been closed next door, let's just say. Now watch this. So, got the stencil down. You can stencil with these as well. So let's get a little bit of purple in there. Actually a lot of purple. And pick it up onto our blending tool, which comes in with that kit, doesn't it, Joe, in the Leanne one?
It does, yes. In the Leanne, you're going to get the ruler, the blending tool, and the scissors, as well as your Leanne buddy bag within there, which is great. Antonia, she is a lucky stick. She's got several magnolia trees just because of the flowers. Can you imagine? Are they big trees, like massive, big, tall trees, or are they more like a bush that was also a tree?
More like a bush.
Okay.
Yes, I'm saying I do not own a magnolia tree, but I'm sure when I've seen pictures of really nice magnolia trees, they are more like a bush. I was out for a bike cycle with our Charlie the other day.
Is that what normal people call a bike ride?
Yeah, our Charlie calls it bike cycling. So Charlie and I were out for a bike cycle the other day, and we were cycling through the woods near our house, and there were these gorgeous trees, and I had no idea what they were, and I put a little note on my Facebook. Turns out they are rhododendrons. Oh. So I got to experience some wonderful rhododendrons the other day. Look at this, right? How fabulous is that? So now, you thought the metallic markers were awesome because they wrote on black card, because you could do watercolouring with them, because we could draw, where's my nice little thing, because we could draw hearts and flowers onto our glass, because we could do stamping and spritzing with them. You love them to do the stamping and spritzing with. Now we've watercoloured with them, and we've also used them for stencils. So we've used them to stencil through and blended the colours together because they're a water-based product. Can you see why they've been the busiest item on the show today, Joe? $23.98, $33.90, and you can do all of those techniques. And actually, I've given you about a 20-minute mini masterclass. You can go and watch the whole 2-hour masterclass if you go back and look up at Colour Me Happy from a few weeks ago. Absolutely,
and even if you're not in Club Inspire, you're paying this price. Just to put that in mind, for each pen you're paying £1.33 or $1.88. However, platinum members, let's face it, as a lot of you are, will be paying £19.18 or $27.12. That is £1.06 per marker or $1.50 per marker.
Your head, Joe?
No, I've written it down here earlier with a calculator. I mean, sometimes I'm alright with the quick math. Sometimes it all goes absolutely awfully wrong. Right, you're going to need about 85% of you are also popping in the pen storage in here. We don't normally bring the clear ones. Am I right in thinking that, Sara?
No,
not often you see these. I think these are a lot more expensive to manufacture than the other ones.
Yep, a lot more expensive.
When you see these ones at this price, you've got to stack them up because they're not going to be around forever. $5.99 gets you 2 packs of these. I can see a lot of you. Of the 85% of you that are going for them, 40% of you are multi-ordering as well. So make sure you get those. Right, the free gift. How are we doing on the free gift? Where is it? Is it flown away? Where did it go?
It'll be underneath all that pile of stuff you've got somewhere.
Now, I feel like this is what normally happens. Oh, here it is.
I was right.
Thank God, it was under there. It's hanging on by a thread. 4% of the stock remains. So it's definitely going to sell out. It's going to fly away before the end of the day. You'll need to check out your baskets. We're at that tipping point where we've got almost as many of you with qualifying baskets as we've got with stock available. When will I see you again? I didn't see you for like 4 days, Sarah, and now you're leaving me again for another, 3 or 4 days? What's going on?
But Leanne's into it. It's illustrators, so Leanne wanted to do the show tomorrow, and I had to let her because I did all the shows yesterday. So Leanne's in tomorrow, and of course, I've been usurped by the king of foiling himself, Craig, for the house party show tomorrow.
That's Craft House is the actual show. Are we together on Monday though?
Well, we were supposed to be together on Monday morning, and it's a brand new launch for the masterclass. So Leanne just came in and said, do you know what, Sarah? Why don't you have the morning off on Monday and I'll do the show? And I was like, you little tinker, she's seen what it is. What an amazing masterclass on Monday morning. It's going to be colossal. So no wonder she's been in and usurped me. You're going to have an amazing morning on Monday morning. I've got John Scott to babysit on Tuesday morning though.
So I don't get you Monday because John's got you on Tuesday. This is not going to end well if this is going to carry on.
You've got me Tuesday afternoon.
Tuesday afternoon. Well, I've got nearly a whole week to wait. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be calling you in the evening now, just seeing what you've been up to, where you've been all my life.
You do know I'm going to, I just sit about 4 desks down for you in the office, so you won't miss me that much, Joe.
Yeah, never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Not when I'm being dramatic, Sarah, It's been a pleasure to spend the day with you again. We'll see Sarah back here on Tuesday. It feels funny saying that. I'll of course be back here with shows all through the weekend. Don't forget you've got tomorrow Colour Me Happy, we've got the Craft House, the Best of on Saturday, Second Chance Sunday on Sunday as well. So there is something to shop for every single day. Right, if you're in the US, have a great day. If you're here in the UK or enjoy the rest of your evening, we'll see you back here again tomorrow. Take care.